Let's get deep, going deep, Chad and JT.
What's up, bros? It's going off, and it is Chad Kroger with the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcast. Guys, before we begin, I'll remind you once again that we are brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so freaking much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our little hogs, and making sure that they look fresh and clean, like a antiquity statue, straight up marble dongs. And if you want a marble dong for yourself, use code GODEEPWW at manscaped.com. Dudes, how are your dongs looking?
Pretty good, dude. Pretty solid, you know. Just, yeah, nice base. I mean, always, of course, small, but, you know, for that being the norm, like, solid. Just, you know, good. As good as can be expected, you know?
Hell yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When do you think you first developed comfort with your penis?
I think it's, probably, honestly, I'm not just saying this, but like, you know how when you'd pull out your dong at a party, like it would really get the bros amped. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it'd be like a pregame. It'd be a bunch of the bros. JT be like, a dank song would come on, like Genuine My Pony, and we'd all start vibing and dancing. We'd drop a little trowel, and I wouldn't want to, but then honestly, that lack of judgment that would happen during that really, really helped. And this was high school times, and this was, you know, locker room times. And I remember being a freshman coming out of basketball practice, I considered wearing board shorts into the shower. And I remember, you know, this dude, Chase Perkowski, who's a chiller, has one of the best crossovers in Orange County basketball history.
Yeah.
And he was like...
Strong guy.
Yeah, very strong. And artistic guy, great taste in music. He would carpool with me, so he sort of took me under his wing, and he's like, dude, listen, dude, Strider, that's a death sentence if you wear the board shorts. Like, no matter how small it is, just, you have to go in there and own it. And so I would say... just being influenced by strong men like JT and Chase. And then once again, like, I think it's a renewed comfortability every day. Like, there are some days that are easier and better than others, and some days that are tough, dude. Like, you know, some days it's not there for me. You know, I'll honestly, it'll be 98 degrees out. I won't even leave my apartment, and I'll probably put on, like, you know, snowboard, long johns, and jeans, because I just don't want any chance of that thing coming out.
I was at a 7th grade birthday party for this kid, Michael Taub, and a Destiny's Child song came on, and to make a spectacle of myself, I yanked my boxers up I pulled my pants down, still with my boxers on, and I yanked them into a G-string, like up my crack and on the peripheral of my penis. And one of the older girls at the party, Jessica, she was an 8th grader, so, you know, much older. She said, I saw JT's penis, it's small. She started laughing about it. Other people started circling up. She's like, I saw his dick. It's really, really little. And then I remember I was up in my G-string, and all my energy just came out of my body. And then I just got sad. And I went and sat down on a couch, and I was trying to act like I wasn't flustered. And then this kid, Michael Martin, came up. He's like, hey, bro, she's sitting over there saying that you have a really small penis. And I was like, she doesn't know shit, man. But the only way I could disprove it was by pulling out my penis, and I wasn't willing to do that. So... because I knew she was right. And I went to school on Monday, and my whole life was different. I lost every argument I had that year, even if I had made better points, because the other kids would go, you have a small dick. And that was a huge trump card.
Brutal.
Against any kind of, you know, I don't know.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Any kind of thing I was trying to throw back at them. Yeah.
Can I tell a little more uplifting story about my little dink?
I would love that. I think it would be a very, very welcoming thing to do.
So I played hockey for 3 months.
That's sick. I didn't know that about you. That's sick.
Yeah, I really wanted to get into contact sports, so I was like, Mom, can I do this hockey camp in Vail? And she's like, for sure.
Tight.
So we went to Vail, and I met this Canadian dude, Zach. And dude, I mean, he was just quintessential hockey player, jacked, had that T-Rex posture because his glutes were so big, you know, just straight up like this.
I know that.
His ass just naturally sticking out. And, you know, we just chopped it up because he's like, dude, I'm from Montreal. We can booze at 18. It's sick. Are you from California? He was like fasting with California. He's like, yeah, you guys just like smoke weed and just like, you know, have orgies, right? And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. And then we were in the locker room, and like he dropped trow, and the dude had just a hammer. I
Big
mean,
dick.
yeah, I
Of
mean,
course.
I'd say more than your sort of household hardware. I'd say it's more like industrial.
Like a moose cock.
Dude. Yeah.
Canadian. They got moose up in Canada.
Right.
Do moose have big dick?
I imagine a bull moose. I mean, it's about 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Gets up to about, I'd say with the antlers, 10 feet.
How many
Yeah.
points on that trophy?
Well, I think you're not getting anything. You're not dipping anything under 12 points. I
Wow.
don't think so.
You know,
I can imagine.
gorilla. You think a gorilla got a big dick? Gorillas got itty bitty dicks.
You know what?
Dude,
Here's
yeah.
what I. Yeah. You know what?
Wait,
Sorry.
Keep
sorry.
going.
Yeah, sorry.
but by the way, those antlers, I think, that means big hog in deer world.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Kumite.
hold that thought, dudes. Okay, so then I drop trow,
Mm.
and he sees my little dink,
Mm.
and he's like looking at it, and I'm like, we got these in California too, dude. We got small dongs in California.
Oh wow. So he thought you'd have a big longboard,
Yeah.
and then
Well, yeah, I mean, it was just more like a novelty to him, it seemed like, because he was just
Oh,
kind of
wow.
staring at it, and he couldn't stop staring.
Yeah. He couldn't
And
imagine.
he's like, is your dong gay? And I'm like,
Do you think you had the flu or something? Do you think you had like some sort of sickness going on?
I think he's like, are you on Adderall right now? I'm like, no, this is
Right.
Al Natural.
Right.
And he's like, and I'm like, yeah, this is what we got in California. And he was very accepting. He's like, that's legit. That's legit. And then we packed a fat dap after that and, hit some Copenhagen chaw. Yeah.
nice, dude.
I threw up, but
Of course.
I wanted to try it.
You were pushing it.
I wanted to try it. He's Canadian, so I wanted to try it.
I
You're not
remember
gonna
when I
insult him?
booked in that Uber with you on the way back from Miami.
Oh, dude, yeah.
We got off the exit and I was like, I'm not feeling good. 2 seconds later, I boke all over this dude's Uber.
Yeah.
Then I left my cell phone in the car. That was just an all-time bad Uber ride.
My favorite part was that you were boking, and towards the end, you finally roll down the window, and you're like, but you already threw up everything.
Right.
And at the end, you're just like, the guy's just like sitting there just.
Yeah.
Wait, so what were you saying about gorilla dongs?
Silverback gorillas have really small penises relative to their size. One of the
Mm.
biggest disproportionate penis to body sizes, I think, in the mammal kingdom, or animal
Mm.
kingdom for that matter.
When
Yeah.
you hear something like that, it's inspiring.
Yeah, it's
nice.
badass.
It's nice to hear.
Yeah.
You think the silverback's worried about it?
Nope.
No.
He's got
No.
other stuff on his mind. He needs to keep their, I don't know, clan, whatever you call like a gorilla
Yeah.
group together.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is a
The-
gorilla group
the
called? I'll look it
family?
up.
Squad.
A squad. Yeah,
What?
He's just beating his chest.
for sure.
And dude, they drill themselves out in the open. They're
Oh, yeah.
super free.
Yeah.
They go to zoos and they stand in front of the window and just drill?
They got no shame. I mean, that's honestly something that
Troop.
it'd be a
A
troop.
troop.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
it's a great. Do you know what a group of tigers is called?
A friggin'
Bangles?
A streak.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true.
You know what a group of frogs is called?
pad.
An army.
No
Oh,
way.
nice.
Do you
Really?
know what a group of crows is called?
Murder.
Yep, that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Is that why
Yeah.
seals are called frogs?
Bro,
A
that's why
frogman?
dude, we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah,
playing
we were talking
COD.
about why they go by frogmen.
Yeah, why are
Yeah.
they frogmen? I don't know.
Maybe army.
Yeah.
Army man. Dude, I love frogmen, dude.
Dude,
I've
they're
been
so sick.
I've been crushing Navy SEAL movies nonstop.
Have you watched Act of Valor?
Dude,
It's like-
have I?
Its production value's pretty bad, but it's a
Yeah.
dank movie. dude.
Yeah, yeah. Did you watch Clint Eastwood's movie where he had like I believe
They
they were
go-
soldiers and they like saved someone on a train. They like stopped
Oh,
the
yeah.
terrorist attack.
1517 to Paris or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great story, but you got the real people to act in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, that's
yeah.
pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be the one. Is there a Clint Eastwood movie where he goes to Grenada and fights?
I don't know.
Grenada?
Maybe it's not Clint Eastwood, but it takes place in that small conflict, like the Battle of Grenada. It was like a 2-day conflict or something like that.
Oh, nice.
I think it was Clint Eastwood.
That's got to be so crazy when a battle lasts such a short period of time.
So crazy.
Like when Teddy Rose went down to Cuba.
Spanish-American War.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they just put the beat down on him in like an hour.
it's gnarly, dude.
And Teddy got to, flex and flaunt on top of a hill.
Yep, San Juan Hill, dude. I was talking about this a little bit on the History is Dank pod, dude.
Your
Wrapping my
podcast
dome.
out
Yeah.
now on all the places where you get podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
Legends,
Yeah.
what up, dude? Tune
Dude,
in,
Except
dude.
for SoundCloud.
Dude, it's fire. I listened to the first. I mean, I've crushed all the episodes so far.
Legend, dude. My
Freaking
dog.
basketball pirates.
Dude, yeah, I'm just taking stuff I'm interested in, and dude, Aaron's freaking clutch, dude, on the sticks. Are you kidding me, dude? Dropping
Yeah.
knowledge left and right, dude.
Aaron, what up?
You're making history palatable for the younger generation.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's kind of interesting. I want to do some even more pop culture stuff. Like, there's probably some bros out there who don't even know about Act of Valor. You know, like
Totally.
18, 19-year-old kids who have never even seen, maybe they haven't even seen Gladiator for
Yeah.
some weird reason.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like that's an old movie now. That
Yeah.
movie's over 20
25
years
years.
old.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah,
it
man,
still
very
holds
good
up.
film.
It still
Oh,
feels
yeah.
like it was made today.
So good.
Yeah, one of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
What was a Aaron, what Ridley Scott movie did you talk about that was terrible though? That was the yin and the yang to Gladiator.
Kingdom of Heaven?
I love Kingdom of Heaven though.
Shit.
The Counselor?
No.
Prometheus?
Prometheus
Well,
is
it
pretty
should
bad,
be,
dude.
yeah.
Prometheus is
Legend?
bad.
No, it was more recent.
All right.
Fuck.
He has that kind of reputation.
Oh,
That's why
Robin
he's not
Hood?
like regarded as one of the top because he
No.
has so many flops. Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah, he's got a lot of flops, but he's got
Yeah.
some of the best.
He did Black Hawk Down, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Love Black Hawk Down. Irene is a go.
Oh,
Exodus, Gods and
yeah.
Kings?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Exodus, Gods and Kings. Yeah.
I can't believe he made that piece of shit. That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I saw the movie in theaters. I could not tell you one scene from it. Yeah.
Oh, we were also talking about the horrible movie, the horrible rendition of. Wait, is that the Moses story?
Joel
Yeah.
Edgerton plays a king
Ramses.
of
An Egyptian pharaoh.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Ramses,
Unbelievable,
yeah.
dude. And I love Joel Edgerton, dude. He's a
the
smart,
best.
amazing dude.
Yeah, he writes and directs. The Gift is killer. He wrote The King. It's got great dialogue. You can tell he read a lot of books on that
Yeah.
in that language. Yeah.
Dude, remember when we saw It Too?
That was a bad
Oh,
movie.
bro.
You're a clown. You're just a stupid clown. Oh.
Yeah.
It was so dumb.
You're a stupid clown. Fuck you.
And dude, they made it not. It was scarier when you were like, is this like a demon just from Earth? Like, honestly, I know it's like all made up and whatever, but like the fact that it came from space and like crash landed there really took a lot of the fear away from
Totally.
me as
I
a
totally
viewer.
forgot
Yeah.
that. It's from space.
It's from space.
There's a
dude.
planet where there's a bunch of fucking clowns.
Yeah.
What a bullshit
fucking
planet,
clowns,
dude.
dude.
It needs to be demonic, like a demon from
Yes.
hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, they with horror movies, they should. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I feel like they should just leave most of it to the imagination.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like when I saw The Conjuring, it was super scary up until you saw what the the demon girl looked like,
Yeah.
and she looked so ridiculous. She was just like crouching on top of like the dresser, and I'm like, that's it, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
You feel bad for the people in the movie. You
Yeah.
feel bad for the bad guy. You're like, you're kind of a loser.
Yeah.
That's why Spielberg, when he made Jaws,
Yeah.
the shark looked like shit. So he's like, you know what? I'm just not going to show the shark much.
Yeah.
But maybe he also understood it would help the storytelling. But it just makes it so much more powerful when you
Right.
just catch a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
Because your imagination's always going to be better than what they can
Totally.
create for it.
That's
So
why
true.
Paranormal Activity was so huge.
Yeah.
Because you're like, what is this thing, dude? And it was just like people getting
Yeah.
fucked with.
Or
What's-
the Blair Witch Project.
What's
Oh,
your
yeah.
favorite alien from a movie? Like, who do you think nailed what an alien looks like? I think Independence Day did a good job.
Yeah,
I was gonna
Independence
say,
Day
yeah.
crushed it.
Yeah.
Predator's pretty sick. I mean, Predator's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very. Can you do the self destruct?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, dang it, dude. How does he do that? It's like, tick, 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 tick. And then it laughs like.
You know what, dude? You're second guessing yourself because you're under the gun. You just got to go with your instincts.
I forgot the noise of it. It's like.
Yeah, Predator is a
Open
good
the motherfucker
alien.
up.
And then the alien from Alien is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alien's great.
Arrival's a little bit. I don't know. I need more of a
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, I think they got too smart with the science where they're like, it wouldn't necessarily be humanoid looking. Like, we only do that because that's what our brains like to see.
Right.
I rewatched E.T. I mean, I was talking about this last night. Like, they do a good job with E.T., but it's like a kid's movie. It's a fucking scary little alien, dude.
I had
Yeah.
nightmares, horrible nightmares of E.T. He'd come out of the
Yeah.
pillow and he'd steal my mom and bring her into the pillow.
Dude,
Yeah.
and dude, his long fingers. Dude, I just rewatched it. So much of it is just like silent, of like Elliot interacting with E.T. with like putting out Reese's and stuff, and like
Yeah,
it
dude.
just moves all scary.
Yeah, dude. when I was a kid, I could never finish it. I was like, it freaked me out too much.
He's got a
Freaked
creepy
me out
voice.
too.
Yeah.
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 E.T. phone home.
You know what's a good one? Mars Attacks.
Great
Yeah.
aliens.
Yeah.
Beep doop bop bop beep.
No, no.
Oh, do you know what's a good movie? Starship Troopers.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. The
That movie
Arachnids.
ages with you. Like as you
Yeah.
get smarter, you're like, whoa, this is like a satire on like fascism. But when you're
Yeah.
a kid, you're like, boobs.
Yeah.
Totally.
Dude,
yeah.
yeah.
You don't get it.
Yeah.
Gore, boobs, great.
Yeah.
And the football scenes are sick in that fucking movie.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah,
can do
yeah.
flips and they wear cool helmets.
Yeah.
So sick.
Michael Ironside is like the badass police guy, as the badass sergeant guy rather.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
the fake hand.
Yeah.
He's amazing,
He's great.
dude. That was my introduction to Busey's kid too. I thought he was so cool.
Jake Busey?
I thought, dude, when I was a kid, you know who I thought was the coolest guy? Stephen Baldwin from Biodome. I was like, that guy's cool.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I was
You
like,
did?
he's so cool. Like with his like Cabo haircut, dude, and his
Yeah.
long shorts.
Dude. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, who did I think was the coolest? Honestly, like Van Wilder, which he's holds up. It's kind of cool, but he is in college for 7 years. It's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Once you get out of that age range.
I was obsessed with hot dudes. I thought like Ethan Hawke was really cool.
Yeah.
Gattaca, dude.
Yeah, Gattaca and like in Great Expectations. I thought guys who had kind of long hair
Yeah.
were really cool.
I
Yeah.
always thought Brad Pitt was cool, and I always
Oh,
thought, even
totally.
as a kid, I was like, Brad Pitt's a hot dude. I was like, that guy.
Like young Lucas Haas, I
Yeah.
thought was hot.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's the whole package, Brad.
Yeah, he's the
100%.
best looking guy of all time.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. There was someone else who I was going to put in that category who also had long hair because I think, and they're from the same time period, but I can't recall the other movie. But I thought Brad Pitt in the '90s and like
Yeah, the Legends of the Fall.
Legends of Fall, I think is like the best looking anyone's ever been on camera.
Oh, dude, yeah, his
And
hair's
then-
on a horse,
But then there's another dude that I'm forgetting.
and he has long hair.
Pierce Brosnan.
It might be Brendan Fraser in George of the Jungle,
Oh,
He's good looking in
yeah.
that, dude.
but it's not who it is.
Dude,
but
I had a dream
Airheads?
about him the other night.
Really?
It was so weird. It was like I saw him and he was like kind of chubby, which I think he
is
is
now,
still.
yeah.
And he's like, I wish I remember the dream, but he was just kind of like, he's like, yeah, I'm getting back into movies or something. And that's
He was
all I
great,
got.
man.
Speaking of dreams, I had a dream with Chris D'Elia in it.
Oh, he did.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was crazy. We were in a car, and he was like screaming at me.
Oh, really?
He's like, "You didn't defend me." I was like, "I don't know what happened."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he took off his shirt, and he had little scars all over his back from where it looked like he was whipping himself.
Whoa.
Wow.
And I was like, "You didn't tell me about that. You've been whipping yourself." And he wouldn't answer. I was like, "You've been whipping yourself," and he wouldn't say anything.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
What is that? Self-flagellation.
Self-flagellation, yeah.
Father Junipero did that. The guy who founded all the missions. in
They're
San
tearing
Juan.
him down, dude.
Self-flagellist.
Are they really?
They're tearing down Father J. Sarah, yeah.
Because those missions are oppressive. They would use slave labor.
Slave labor,
Native
yeah.
tribes, yeah.
But my dad is a founder of a high school that has J. Sarah. That's called J. Sarah.
Yeah.
So I kept
Dude.
out when I was with my dad in Montana. I was like, "You gonna change the name?" And he just was like, "I don't know." I was like, "You're gonna change the name. You better."
I like your dad's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No,
dude.
he was. You could tell he was feeling. He got a little nervous.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, of course. Yeah. That was actually something. What should we do with all the statues that we take down?
Melt them down, make some dank iron, and remold dank statues of dank people. It's not like it's not like we're erasing history. It's just we're not honoring people that did deplorable stuff and deplorable things. That's a very simple thing.
Well, I think it's a good opportunity to throw up a Paul statue.
Of course.
Oh,
get
that's a
Paul Walker
great
up
Yeah.
somewhere.
call,
Yeah,
dude.
and I mean,
Yeah.
even though he's not from the South, if these J.
Bro.
Sarah statues go down,
You got
dude,
all
that's
this
what I told my
bronze.
dad. I told my dad, I was like, we could rename the high school Paul Walker High School.
Dude, that'd be
Great
sick.
call.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's epic.
That's a great
Yeah.
call.
Dude, that school would do so well.
It would be amazing, dude. Part
Yeah.
of tuition could go to dank foundations that Paul would be into, like the ocean, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking sick, dude. Doing open air lessons, surf class for PE. I'd be
Yeah.
fired up to go to school.
Dude, I was thinking, because you look at a statue, and when you look at a statue, it is inspiring, especially when you go to like the Lincoln Memorial. You're like, nice.
Yeah.
But I think with the way humans are evolving, I think probably the best move is to like have like a stand with like a epic movie that gives good historical context on like the dank stuff people did for America. I'm talking like Patriot,
Yep.
Independence Day.
Yep.
other movies
Back
like
to the
that.
Future.
Armageddon.
Back to the Future, Armageddon.
Yep.
Times when things that inspire people to be like, yes, I'm gonna be selfless and fight for something bigger than myself.
It's a great
Something
call.
like that.
That's dope.
It's a great call.
Dudes, also, baseball's coming back.
Yeah.
60-game season. But the thing about baseball is it's really struggling to maintain an audience. Do you guys like baseball?
I like playing baseball. I like the thought of going to a baseball game,
It's fun.
but I can't honestly say I've ever watched a full baseball game on TV.
I used to all the time, and I haven't done it in ages.
I'll only watch playoff baseball. I will follow playoff baseball. I'll be pretty excited. But the
Mhm.
Dodgers have been good, so maybe
Yeah.
that's really the reason why.
Yeah.
And then when I was excited about it again, it's when the Angels were good in the early 2000s, and David Freese, the Cardinals team, was freaking baller. I remember JT calling me, like, racing over to my house, being like,
Yeah.
"Dude, what's going on with Freese?" And I'm like, I've never watched baseball other than that, but we're all into it.
That was a good series.
It was great,
Yeah.
dude. And so I love playoff baseball, but
When the Cubbies won, too, that was great.
that was sick. There's
Was
so
it?
much history to it, but
Was it
Yeah.
great? The Cubs winning?
Sorry, yeah, I was about to actually, I was going
dude.
to take a dig at you, Aaron. I was going to say, it's not so good when the Cardinals win.
dude, you know what would be great if
With that
baseball.
blowhard La Russa.
He's out. Don't worry about him. He's on the Diamondbacks now.
They should just make In-N-Out burgers
Is the
with
Diamondbacks
baseball food instead of
manager
dogs.
now?
GM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
I
yeah.
I remember I was because I went to college at Santa Clara, and the Giants won twice while I was there.
Yeah,
So those celebrations were pretty sick.
that's awesome.
Couches on fire
Yeah, you got to set a couch on fire. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
on
just
our
really the
main
way you do
street.
it.
If I was going to save baseball, I think the way I would do it is, I think Jason London was the lead in Dazed and Confused, and he was like, "Oh, the reason that movie wasn't popular is because people couldn't bring their bongs into the movie."
Mm.
Baseball is a great sport to be stoned when you're watching because it's slow.
Mm.
You know, they should let people smoke pot at the stadiums.
Yeah.
Have a
Let them
pot
bring their
section.
bongs into just let people bring their bongs into the stadium, and then
Yeah.
I think it would actually really gel nicely with the stoner crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would kind of make it a really fun event if
Yeah,
it kind
you-
of had more of a granola Grateful Dead vibe to it when you're there.
Yeah, do you have like hot dogs and all that food, and then you could just sit back and melt in your chair and just like,
It'd be a great call.
yeah.
Do a 7th inning pack instead of a 7th inning stretch.
Yeah.
Like pack the
Package,
bowl?
fresh bowl. Yeah,
Yeah.
hit it. And then
Now when the closer comes out, that's when you hit a dab.
then you
Yeah.
go dabs. You're gonna be done, dude. And then
Game over.
Freaking so legit. Maybe you just sit, and then for the patrons that don't want to blaze, maybe if you're blazing, since smoke's gonna rise, maybe you got to sit in like the upper loge section or
Yeah.
something like that.
Definitely
Yeah.
gotta have sections for it.
Yeah.
Dude, my dog, my Lord Joe, one time when we went to a Dodger game, we had a bunch of vape pens. We were like, "Hey Joe, don't hit it when we're sitting here. You're gonna get in trouble." And there's always like the guy in the group who's like, "You guys are all being soft. I'm gonna do it." So then he double rips 2 pens. Security grabs him within 3 seconds. Yeah. They let him come back with no pens, but
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Dude, they should do like, you could do like a wave, but it's with like taking a bong hit, so it's like people start at the end and then they go down, and it's a wave like that. Like
Yeah.
People go down into the bong.
Great call.
And then you hit and then wave back so the person at the end is going to have a huge hit. Does that make sense though?
That totally makes sense. I'm
Yeah.
visualizing it right now.
That'd be
Yeah.
so sick. Put a freaking just fat lava lamp next to the big screen,
Yeah.
Instead of strikeouts, you just, every time a pitcher gets a strikeout, instead of Ks, you just put a lava lamp up on the back fence, dude.
Yeah.
Be sick to look at. Maybe a fish tank, I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, I was thinking, because I think with baseball, if you're not really into the sport, it can be kind of monotonous, it kind of just drags on and, not a lot of action. But going back to Gladiator, my favorite part, one of them was when the lions got pulled out of the
Yeah.
ground
Yeah.
in the Coliseum.
Yeah, that was sick.
If they had some moments like that where they just like pulled lions out on a leash, of course, but just to, like, give the
Anything
players
with-
a little jolt,
Let some animals loose on the field.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really compelling.
Maybe some tigers, it's just like you never know when it's coming. It's just like the AstroTurf will just split wide open and a lion will come out.
I think hard, fast general rule, like pyrotechnics and big cats are going to boost the wow factor across any industry. I mean, if you're at the
Yeah.
dentist getting a cavity filled and there's a big cat in the room and maybe they light an M80, it's going to be an experience to remember.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
People are, that guy, whoever that,
Sounds terrifying.
it's going to be terrifying, but
It's like
guess
that
what?
scene in Boogie Nights.
It's going to take your mind off the drill, maybe.
Dude,
For
totally.
just,
Right.
Totally.
might work.
Siegfried, who was it who got Roy?
Yeah, I
Roy
think
got
Roy.
blitzed by one of the tigers.
Yeah.
But he says that the tiger was actually saving him.
Yeah.
He said that he had some illnesses and that the tiger could sense it, so the tiger attacked him so that he would go get help for the illnesses.
He just died recently.
Yeah, from COVID, poor guy.
Oh,
Really?
from
Like
COVID?
COVID?
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude.
I mean, he was all dinged up. He had a lot of underlying conditions. One of the main underlying conditions is being attacked by a tiger.
Yeah.
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 It's a vulnerable population.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've talked about it so many times on here, but I have a friend who was attacked by bears twice. She survived both times. They don't tell you when you play dead that the bear still plays with you. It like knocks you around and then it lets you go. But that's after it hits you with its 60,000 pound slaps.
But are you supposed to play dead?
Yeah.
So you just get a little bit roughed around.
You
a
just
little
get fucked up by a bear, but you don't die. But I always wonder, I'm like, is she the luckiest person I know or the most unlucky person I know? I've talked about it on here before. I just can never make heads or tails of it.
I would say unlucky
Yeah.
because not many people are attacked by bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to look at someone who's lived a similar lifestyle to her. Like, get a group of people who are like, she's probably into hiking or whatever. And like, how many people go hiking at the same rate that she does in those same areas? How many times have they been attacked by bears
Yeah.
compared to her? And then you know.
Yeah.
So would you say Roy was lucky to only be attacked by tigers once?
Yeah. I guess the only other person in that focus group would be Siegfried.
Mhm.
Got
Yeah.
it 0 times. dude.
Irwin.
He's lucky.
You get Irwin in there.
Yeah, you got Irwin.
Dude, Dean Schneider.
Dean Schneider.
I don't think he has tigers though. Does he have tigers?
I don't think so. He's got lions,
He's
hyenas.
got many a lion.
And he's got.
Oh,
a
so
lot
he
of,
owns these animals. I thought he's just like cruising out to Africa, playing with them in the
I
nature.
don't know if he owns them.
Yeah, I think he's like very specific about it. He's like kind of like they live there, but maybe he brought them in.
Have you seen his last video
I don't know.
where he's playing house music and all the lions are listening?
No, dude,
It's
I gotta
crazy.
check that out.
Yeah, they're
I
all
love
just
it.
sitting there just bopping their domes.
That's freaking
Yeah.
sick. House music's tight, dude. Just probably waiting for that beat to drop, getting horny for it, dude.
Yeah.
Whole pride. Oh, I could have quizzed you guys again. What's a group of lions called?
A pride.
Yeah. Burnt that one.
Dude, lions. Oh, if I could hug a lion, I think that's it.
It'd be pretty special.
It would be tight.
Yeah, I'm smiling already. Just
Remember
hugging one of
yeah.
those guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was that
I-
documentary with the dude that hugged bears and then he ended up getting killed by them? Remember that
Oh,
guy?
Grizzly Man?
Yeah, Grizzly
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That was
He's funny
gnarly.
when he gets petty with the animals, like a little fox steals his hat. He's like, "You motherfucker!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap, you bitch!"
Yeah.
And he's like talking shit to it. You know what actually got him killed is he had gone up there like 6 years in a row to play with the bears, and they really did, I think, have rapport.
Uh huh.
Even though he's no expert, so he was doing all this just off like trial and error. But then he brought a woman up with him, and I think she was on her.
Oh, the
period.
bears
Or
since
something.
the cycle.
And that's
menstruating.
legit got them both shredded.
Oh, they
Yeah.
both got killed.
Oh, they both got killed, and there's video of it, but Werner Herzog didn't put it in the doc because he said it was too brutal. But he describes it. He's like, "I would have shown the footage, but it is too gruesome and painful to reproduce.
Oh.
But I've watched it several times." Or something
Dude,
like
that's it is insane to think about. He was
The
just
bad
watching
Werner
that
Herzog.
go down.
Werner Herzog?
Yeah.
Well, the guy.
He
the-
shot it himself.
yeah, it's all salvaged footage.
Okay, that's
yeah. No,
good.
he wasn't there
Werner's
watching.
with the tripod, like, oh fuck, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
he's not
man.
That sick.
Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast to let you know once again that we are brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our fresh dongs are looking fresh and clean. Because when you roll up to your apartment that you're staying in during Q-Teen and you look in the mirror, what do you want to see? I mean, what's going to contribute to your stoke? Is it going to be, a Grizzly Adams hog or a freaking James Bond dong? You know the answer, dudes. I'm not going to tell it for you. So, fellas, are you prepared to unwhale your summer bod? Manscaped is here to ensure your post-quarantine body is ready for the wild. Don't be the guy at the beach with a bear rug on your chest. And if you grew some quarantine man tits, the least you can do is make sure they're hairless. This is the copy. Yeah, I mean, dudes, I've been scaping, I've been manscaping, and I mean, I just can't say enough good things about it. I mean, it's such a smooth process. The Lawnmower 3.0 has a light on it, so you know exactly what you're trimming, and you just can get deep inside your pubal area, your chest, your gooch. Have you manscaped lately?
Speaking of gooch, I think I should manscape more because we've been making so many guys lick our gooches in Call of Duty Warzone when we bag them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop on that. I'm definitely gonna start scaping the grundle.
Yeah. Because you want to disrespect them, but you don't want to just totally ruin their lives.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I love that. So, Manscaped has forever changed the grooming game with the Perfect Package 3.0. The Perfect Package 3.0 comes with the Essential Lawnmower 3.0, waterproof cordless body trimmer, a ton of other liquid formulations to round out your manscaping routine. This is the best trimmer on the market. We're serious, dudes, especially if you need a chest shave. Skin safe technology. You guys know all the good stuff. Do not give yourself an accidental nipple piercing. Get the Manscaped lawnmower and you can get that nice chest. And you can also get their crop cleanser to keep your hair and skin healthy. It's this all-in-one formula, so it's good, as good for healthy chest hair as it is for your skin. And inside the Perfect Package, guys, you'll also find the Manscaped Crop Preserver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer, because we know how painful chafing your friggin' hog can be. You know, when you got your nuts just like hanging around, just knocking around like pool balls, you know, you want some fresh protection on them because they're your balls. For a limited time, subscribers get 2 free gifts: the Shed Travel Bag, $39 value add, and the patented high-performance reduced chafing Manscaped Boxer Briefs. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP, WW, at manscaped.com. Do yourself a favor and always use the right tools for the job. So get 20% off and free shipping with the code GODEEPWW at manscaped.com. That's 20% off, free shipping at manscaped.com. You go deep20. Okay, God.
You beasted that, dude. That was sick.
Thank you. Oh, my
Sick.
Dropbox, that space.
Hot fire.
what?
Sales are shooting through the roof after that, dude. Through the roof.
Dang.
Aaron, you got beef, spafes, and let.
I got to do one more, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just pulling her up. Okay, we are also brought to you by Omax Cryo Freeze. What up, Omax Cryo Freeze? Legends. Living with chronic pain is the worst. It's more than a feeling of discomfort. It can affect your whole life. Many of you guys, the Stokers, probably have had some type of pain that has prevented you from relaxing and sleeping or stopped you from exercising. No! You don't want that. JT, do you want that?
Never.
Never. Perhaps it's been ongoing for a few weeks and hasn't improved with any of the treatments that you've tried. Well, dudes, this is where Omax Cryo Freeze comes in hot. If you're having neck pain, if you're having lat pain, if you're having rhomboid pain, if you're having trapezius pain, simply roll on this CBD goodness and it's going to help relieve your pain so you can get fully functioning again. And you can just start doing activities like Warzone. What are some other activities you've been doing?
Drilling myself. Been doing at-home workout videos and cuddling with my GF. She told me today that I move a little too much, so maybe I need some of this when cuddling. So
Hell yeah, dude.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And okay, so this cryo-free CBD roll-on developed by Omax Health, it's non-prescription, triple-action pain relief, and it's roll-on and specially formulated to block pain receptors, reduce inflammation, and improve muscle and joint flexibility. The best part is this is a 100% natural CBD-powered remedy, works its magic within 10 minutes of application, and relief lasts up to 8 hours, much longer than over-the-counter products. And Omax Health is offering you guys, the Stokers, 20% off a full bottle of cryo-free CBD pain relief roll-on, plus free shipping. This discount also applies towards any product site-wide. Just go to omaxhealth.com and enter code GODEEP. That's OMAXhealth.com and enter code GODEEP to get 20% off cryo-freeze and site-wide. I mean, guys, you got PGA Pro golfers using this. You got your grandma using this. You got Strider using this. You got me using this. You got Aaron using this. You got those duckies at the park using this.
Whole gaggle of them, dude.
The whole gaggle of ducks. So no messy creams or horrible fragrances. This is epic stuff, guys. I highly recommend it. Within 10 minutes of application, you're going to feel good. So use code GODEEP at omaxhealth.com for 20% off. And yeah, all right, that's it.
Tight.
Yeah, dude.
Whew. Man.
Beast of that shit, bro.
Thanks, man. Thanks, bro.
Doing work. Doing work.
Work. Dudes, also, speaking of Corona, we wrote some poems about Corona.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I wrote a new poem.
I knew you would. You're a beast, bro.
You're a legend, dude.
Do you want to read it first, Chad?
Sure, I can.
We're also filled up with emotion about Corones that we decided to get our feelings out onto the page and write some prose.
Yeah. It was really healthy. I had a really healthy morning, and I'm fired up. So here we go. I haven't named it yet. This is untitled. My neck, my back, cover my face with a mask. Corona, you came in hot and hogged the D floor. We all bailed and thought you'd be done for. But you're still raging and thought we'd miss you. So you crashed the party again and you're still a major issue. No one invited you, dude, so bail. The nationwide resolve is starting to look frail. I'm sick of your games. Almost as much as this renout from high school James. You're invisible, so we can't suplex your ass. Your party etiquette is, quite frankly, very crass. So fuck off, dude, you suck. Don't you dare get randy and try to show us your junk. For some reason, you've even divided the nation. The whole squad is beefing because you decided to forego waiting for an invitation. But you'll be boked, that's for sure. Thank God we got nerds working on the cure.
Nice, dude.
That's beautiful, dude.
Thanks.
Way to show respect to science at the end there. That's
Absolutely.
killer.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That was clutch.
And
dude.
I don't mean nerds in a derogatory sense. Like, I love scientists.
They're smart.
I love
Yeah.
nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chicks, dude, a lot of chicks say they love nerds, dude. My
Totally.
wife doesn't like when I say chicks, so sorry. I'm having a glass of wine, maybe let that slip, dude, but, it's just my truth, I guess.
You're working on yourself, and that's what counts.
Thanks, dude.
Chelsea Peretti had a great joke where she's like, do you like nerds or do you just like cute guys in glasses?
Yeah.
She's like, I'd love to see one of those girls just get fucked by an engineer with cystic acne.
That's amazing. It's like everyone's a nerd. Like dudes who like are
Yeah.
jacked up, like on like JT's like a nerd about kettlebells. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Like
Like you-
CrossFit docs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you just know all the facts, so then like
Yeah.
I guess you're a nerd.
The word totally lost its meaning. Like
Yeah.
I remember Tom Sharpling was calling out. He's like, Chris Hardwick, the nerdist. The guy does push-ups. Wears $500 shoes. He's like, he's not a nerd. And I remember I saw Chris Hardwick set at the Meltdown, and he was like, this is when like Nerdist was like really just starting to explode, and then he was like, his joke was about having a threesome and having to take a shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, dude, you're a huge nerd.
Dude,
yeah.
I've never had a threesome.
That's what I'm saying. It's
No.
like, what are you even talking about?
Looking at you, I would imagine you've had a few threesomes. Dude.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you,
yeah,
dude.
or turned down at least a couple dozen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could have been like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm
Because you
just
didn't want to
chilling
hurt
out.
one of the girls' feelings or something like that.
I appreciate that, dudes, but I don't know if I give off that vibe to the ladies. I think I'm more kind of like a Simba to them instead of a Mufasa.
Interesting.
You know?
We're getting into some like Jungian psychology here. I dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm more of like they're like I don't know.
They want to nurture your king.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not. I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna come in and be like, this is how it's going down. I'm kind of like, so what's
Yeah.
up? Like, what are we gonna? Oh, we're gonna like, get intimate. That's chill.
For sure.
I bailed on a threesome one time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well,
What happened?
This girl like called me and another girl into the room,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "You guys start like making out." She was like a
Whoa.
pretty powerful personality.
Mm-hmm.
Then we started doing it, and she just kept directing us around. And then we were on the bed, and then someone else walked in and was like, "What the hell's going on in here?" And I skedaddled.
Mm.
Yeah.
dude.
I was feeling like I was overwhelmed.
I've been kind of scared. I've always feared having a threesome. I don't think I have the.
Boner.
Yeah.
Me, I couldn't get hard.
Yeah, the boner or just like, I don't know, dude. Of just being like yeah, like, just two people, It's just like it's so like, I just don't think I'm that guy.
Three's company.
I mean, that's what I'm getting.
I'm
at.
such an intimacy junkie. Like I like feeling like I love the person I sleep with, even if I don't, just
Yeah.
because it turns me on more, which
Yeah.
is probably unhealthy.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you do that with two people.
Yeah.
Like how do you feel in love with two people at the same time when you're boning?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to use your mouth and dong.
Yeah.
Mm.
What do you mean?
What?
No, I'm serious. What do you mean?
Oh, I meant like. Oh, I guess I was just getting.
Oh, you mean like
technical.
Is that
like,
what
you mean
you've done?
That's how you
anatomically.
express your love.
Oh,
The
right.
physical
Oh,
love.
yeah.
Of it.
I'm just so verbal.
I was just going
Yeah.
straight up physical.
I thought you meant you have to
Uh.
talk with your penis and your mouth so you can dirty talk. To two people. And I was like, that's not possible.
Yeah.
Strider, if you had a threesome, I could see you, just because you're such a beast, I could see you just like someone's on top riding you, and then another person's on your face,
That's exactly.
and you're just kind of spread eagle on the bed.
Yeah.
That's
And they're
exactly
just,
how
they're
I
just
work.
working
You're a
stride.
canvas.
Yeah.
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 Thank you. Yeah, dude, that's what I think. I mean, I've never had one, but that's exactly how I'd imagine it. I haven't had one. I mean, I don't, letting one person down at a time is enough for me. I don't need to, double dose and do it
dude,
with 2 people at a
don't
time.
Yeah, get
With-
outta
with
here,
my
dude.
small
Yeah, don't talk
dong,
about
dude.
yourself.
I've seen
like
you
that.
like make out on the Tijuana dance floor. I've seen you bring the A game.
I need this.
I've seen you make
I was
out. I've
fishing.
seen you make out with someone's neck.
That was my
Yeah.
move,
Yeah.
dude, in college. That was my move.
Dude, I saw you fix drywall, and that's why I knew you
Thank
know
What?
lay down.
You saw
Yeah,
him fix
I saw him fix
drywall? Get
drywall,
the
and I was
hell
like,
outta
this
here.
dude knows
you.
holes.
I'm gonna have to do it again, dude. My GF and I found a new apartment, dude. Moved
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stoked.
So you settled on one?
Yep, we settled. It's in Los Feliz, which is pretty cool. Which I
Fired
don't know
up.
if it's Los Feliz or Los Feliz. I've heard both.
I heard Ignacio's moving to that same building.
Yeah, dude, I'm inviting him over for dinner, dude. Let him know, hey, come on over. Dude, we only share one wall. Hopefully it's not with a psychopath this time. So we're stoked. It's the building's older, but the model itself is all renewed, which is nice. So that's why we got to wait a little bit to move in. And yeah, so we're
Is the
freaking stoked.
credenza gonna make the move?
Bro, this is big. The credenza is not going to make the move.
Whoa, dude, you got to give the credenza to one of the Stokers
Oh yeah.
I mean,
or one of the dankers. Is that what you call
I
it?
wanna gift it, but we're gonna need some dough for the move, and we're gonna need the dough. I'm gonna need to sell it on Craigslist because we're gonna be getting another credenza, but it's just with the floor coloration in the new place.
Yeah,
The wood doesn't match.
right.
It's not the right.
Well, maybe sell it to a Stoker. I just think it should stay in the family. Yeah.
I would love that. And the guy that I got it from, this dude named Mike, very chill dude. He was crushing a Lagunitas IPA when we bought it. He even helped. He like designed sets, and he's like, yeah, dude, this thing's sick. It's sturdy. He helped me load it. It's very heavy to move. Good solid wood, dude. Nice marble slab on top. So it's nice that he helped. And so I would like it to go to someone chill.
Nice.
In fact,
yeah,
I
of
won't sell to
course.
someone who's unchill.
Totally.
That's good. Be ethical about it.
I'd have to
Yeah.
I'd have to give them an unchill tax maybe. That would
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you don't want the credenza to live in a sad house.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's got to have good energy. It's got to make someone spark.
How much time before you can determine whether someone's chill or unchill?
Good question.
You know what? To be honest, I mean, I don't want to say, first impressions do last. I want to say I can get a guy's energy pretty quick, like pretty spot on. You know what I mean? I would say seldom is the occasion when I'm wrong about someone's chillness. Like I'll hang out with them. I would say, 20 minutes, a night of hanging out, I can get a good assessment of a dude. But sometimes I've been wrong.
Do you have a poem?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go.
Rip that shit.
All right, dude. This is inspired by T.S. Eliot's The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock.
Oh yeah, sure, dude. In a moment there is time.
Dude, exactly right, dude. And do I dare to peach? So what this lacks in originality, I hope makes up for in homage. And so here we go. This is called Posting Up Inside. Let us distance, you and I, as this disease spread across the sky, posting up in our respective abodes, unable to access once heavily trodden roads, drilling oneself with endless thirst, down in the depths of unchillness. On the internet, the schmoles come and go, posting of wearing no mask, bro. In a fog of Jerry, my downstairs neighbor's smoke, a catalyst within me awoke. Spring turning to summer, I listened as the seasons spoke. Negativity from my dome, I must boke. On the internet, the schmoles come and go, posting of wearing no masks, bro. And indeed there is chillness to be found, legitness all around, dankness abound. In my GF's eyes, above Verdansk in the skies, time to lift and get jacked thighs. On the internet, the schmoles come and go, posting of wearing no masks, bro. The soul's only console is the console, gaming with my bros, living with my dank GF. Perhaps this is a great reset. On the internet, the schmoles come and go, posting of wearing no masks, bro. Much is lost, this is true. One can't help but feel blue. Yeah, yet there will be a time to occlude my bro, my dog, my fucking dude. Off-roading, bonfiring, the late-night jacuzzi sessions we've been desiring. Let hope itself be inspiring. Yes, it's true. Much is lost in the feeling of blue. When it is done, perhaps there is a better me and a better you.
Oh, beautiful, man. Good stuff, dude.
Thank you, my dogs.
Mine's not nearly as good, but it treads on some of the same kind of themes.
Love that. Structurally, I borrowed, so it
I don't know.
it was a
though.
little bit of a crutch.
It felt unique.
Yeah. What was
Thank
the
you, my dogs.
inspiration?
Just, dude, honestly, like, it's kind of nice that when JT sent the email late of like, oh, write a poem about this. I had a night. Usually I've been pretty stoked during the quarantine and fine, but lately I've been like, fuck, dude. Am I gonna have to go get like another bullshit job or some shit after this? So I was feeling like pretty unchill. And then, so it was nice. It was healthy to write this poem. And then I just looked up, like I Googled and I was like, oh, all right, well, what are, like, oh, into that, like whatever, like some transcendentalist stuff or like romantic stuff, like just poets, like Whitman or whatever. And I was like, oh, this is one of my go-to poems that I like to reference.
Yeah.
And so I read that. And
That's
That's epic.
advent of modernism, right?
the transcendentalists.
Is that what T.S. Eliot is? Isn't he a modernist?
No, he's not a transcendentalist. Yeah. Oh, I don't know who. Yeah, he's probably just a modernist. I don't know if he.
Yeah.
No, he's not a transcendentalist. No. But those guys fire me up.
Yeah, oh yeah, for
Romanticists
sure.
Fire me up.
Thoreau, Emerson.
Yep.
Yeah. Beast.
Freaking Yates. I
Nice to
don't know
be
what
part of
Yates
a
was.
club. I wonder what they'll call our club.
Stokes.
The Stokers. The Stoke philosophy. Yeah.
Stokists.
The
Stokicists.
Stokicist.
The Stokocratic.
It's got a touch of this. It's got a touch of that. Yeah.
That'd be so dank. Dude, we should put out more poetry, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, I'm down.
Go into cabins and just freaking writing poetry.
Dude, I've been after we talked to this guy Ozan Varal yesterday.
Great guy.
Yeah, and he was talking about like getting bored. Like it's important to get bored for your dome. I was like, I was like, I need to get bored more. So I'm like really inspired to go get bored. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just fired up to get freaking fucking bored.
He was cool, dude. He was a cool dude.
Yeah, dude, he's awesome.
Yeah, you got to be bored. Dude, it's tough. I was lonely too. Yesterday, I'm finally. This is the first time in the quarantine I've been living by myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's
Dude,
very
yeah.
hard. I was judging people who were feeling lonely by themselves. I hadn't endured it myself,
Yeah.
and it's difficult. Like you just sit there and you're like, what do I do? I mean, I just work out a lot. I've been working out like 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Literally out of boredom.
Yeah.
Just to do something.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's especially when the Q team first started. I would go to bed, and I would just because you don't see anyone, so I'd go to bed. I'd be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you kind of like you question your sanity a little bit because you're like you haven't talked to anyone to like reassure you that you're like everything's normal. So you just get in bed and you're like, "This is weird."
Yeah,
But-
or to reassure you that you exist or that today even
Right.
happened.
Right,
Yeah, when there's
yeah.
no signpost that today even happened,
Yeah.
you're just like, what am I even doing?
Yeah.
Dude, that's exactly it. Or
Yeah.
tomorrow. It's like, well, tomorrow's just going to be, it's like this little like endless fog, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my memory's
Great.
gotten worse. I can't remember yesterday as well as I used to because
Right.
there's not enough differentiation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. My
Yeah.
memory is normally locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have an elephant memory.
Yeah.
You remember
What?
stuff better than I remember, dude.
No.
About myself. But sometimes I choose to forget,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. I don't remember anything.
Well, yeah, eternal sunshine of the spotless mind, dude. It's better not to remember.
True.
I
People like-
ruminate on the awful things I've done as a youngster, and they eat me up. Not so much that I would ever change, but it bothers me.
Yeah, dude, I'll see friends from high school and they'll be like, dude, do you remember this one time? I'm like, I literally don't remember any of the stories you just
That's awesome because you get to hear them for the first time. You're like,
Yeah,
I
I'm like,
that?
dude, I
That's
did that. I'm
sick."
awesome,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, this is sick, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe you've had a million threesomes. You just don't remember, dude.
Dude, probably.
That's about the coolest thing I've ever heard. Oh, I had a threesome. I just didn't remember. You'd be like,
Yeah.
you're a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
That's so dope. Oh, yeah, dude.
You
Yeah.
lived a hell of a life. All right, my poem. It's similar to both y'all's. Similar themes. I mean, we're living the same.
Good
Guys, we have,
save, dude. Good save.
I've got plexiglass for the studio so we could block ourselves from droplets.
Yeah, we are very Rona safe right now.
I don't know how effective it's gonna be, but I just dinged it a little bit. We should take a photo at some point.
Well, the droplets are just hidden. Ink.
Yep, we're like a casino. All right, I'll fix this after my poem. Oh, I got it. Nice.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not anti anybody, but wear your mask or I'll get haughty. Days slipping away with casual cruelty, make up for it with Call of Duty. Also, at least I got time to hang with my family. My brother recommended watching the movie Amelie. It's about a girl who tries to change people's lives for the better. I'd love to be with someone like that, but I'd have to vet her. Because before you meet the squad, we need to test positive for the antibodies. Rihanna's best album was Anti. Right now, we should all look like masked vigilantes. Fighting the virus. Fighting my desirous side. I lift kettlebells and take vitamins to help my body. I hope my love has the antibodies.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Yes, we touch upon a lot of the same themes. Beautiful themes.
We read the oral history of Mad Max Fury Road.
Dude,
fucking
epic.
fire movie.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
It was inspiring. Yeah.
Dude, yes, it really was.
Because to summarize it quickly, the movie was a really hard production. They had to change locations. The actors had to be in terrible conditions, weather-wise, time-wise, and they just didn't know where the story was going because it wasn't really explained to them well. And so the whole thing was kind of a miserable experience. But through it all, George Miller, the director, stayed true to himself and knew he had a vision for how it would turn out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's funny when I was younger and actors would talk about how hard the job was. They'd be like, it's so hard, you know, and I'd be like, shut up, dude.
Right.
You know, like you're acting. But then after like doing, you know, small stuff, you realize how it can be torture just sort of waiting there, especially in the conditions they were in, like Namibia. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Namibia?
Namibia? Yeah.
I
Namibia?
think so.
Because it was winter, so they were all like freezing and got, you know, hypothermia. It's like they really gave it their all, and it's awesome.
And then so the big detail too was that the guy who was trying to be the head producer at the place that was making the movie was like trying to be, you know, a penny pincher and show everybody that he could be frugal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was going to shut down the movie without shooting the home base scenes that start
Yeah.
the movie and end it. I was like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have worked without that.
Yeah.
No, you gotta have that.
How many
Yeah.
movies could have been Mad Max Fury Road and got their legs cut out from under them because someone
Right.
didn't see what they saw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making a financial decision, or the studio was obsessed with it being under 100 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if that's good or bad. But yeah, dude, I think it's like how much trust goes into making that. Some of the actors are like, we kind of didn't know what was going on, or like, I like that he brought the lady in who wrote vagina monologues to like help
That
with
was
the
cool.
characters. That was pretty
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
My GF's done many productions of vagina monologues. You came to one and saw it?
Yeah, she did a great British accent.
I don't know if she put one on recently enough for you to see, Chad, but she'll probably do it again at some point with her friends. But
Very
like,
powerful.
yeah, very, very powerful. So that was friggin' awesome. And then just so many people, there's so many moving parts, but the director had vision. George
Yeah.
Miller had vision, dude.
Beast, dude.
And everyone trusting that.
Yeah. And it's I mean, it's sort of a tale of a guy making the movie he wanted to make, you know?
Mhm.
And you hear about that, and then it really takes balls to do that. And also to not question yourself. Like, even if you're like, you know, if you get like feedback from like producers or something and they give you notes, to not let that enter your dome
Yeah.
and sort of distort your vision. It takes a steel noggin and steel cojones.
It
Yeah.
does. It does. You got to be careful.
Powerful combo.
Yeah.
Who is it that's like the audience together is right, but individually always wrong?
Billy Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And especially when you get, I mean, producers, like, yeah, they work in a creative industry, but it's like, they're not the artists making the stuff. You know?
Right.
They're-
Yeah, he had that good quote in there where he's like, a director thinks about the movie 24 hours a day for months. The producer thinks about it 10 minutes a day 10 minutes on a Wednesday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although, you know, like our boy B. Fuller,
Yeah.
you know, he's committed to it.
He's a legend.
Yeah. Greatest ever.
And you know what? The producer, there's artistry in it of like putting the right people together, or like seeing a project and knowing there are some people who are amazing at it.
Oh,
you know,
for
and
sure.
It for
Yeah.
sure is a skilled job.
Totally.
Yeah, that was good. Dude, also, it's summer, and I was reading about backyards, and I was wondering,
Ooh,
what's your guys' ideal backyard?
dude. I mean, growing up in OC, dude, I've seen some pretty dank backyards. I mean, dude, if there's no budget and there's no limit here, and I got some acreage to play around with, I'm talking, I want a half-court sports court with a basketball hoop that can be raised and lowered so I can dunk. I want that so my boys can play, we can play 3-on-3 half-court. I'd love to have a pool, of course, and then a dank barbecue area with perhaps a little, like, you know, maybe like stone pizza oven there, and a little, maybe a kegerator, dude, going on. So pool, sports court, freaking dank trampoline, dude. Maybe a dug-in one, so, you know, no one goes flying off of it. But also maybe close to the pool so I can jump off of it and then into the pool would be sick. Maybe a balcony area close to the pool so I could jump off the balcony in the pool when my parents weren't looking. And then, you know, probably a nice, if I can really indulge myself, like a like a canyon backdrop or a backdrop that's not looking where no neighbors can really see in, so that I can just pull out my hog and take a leak outside. You know, because I don't want to take a leak in the pool, and there is something liberating about taking a leak outside. So I'd like to do that. And yeah, I think that'd be tight.
That's sick, dude.
In a nice grass area, you know, throw the pigskin around.
Of course. I love that. Yeah, I'll fire off with mine. So let's start with food. I want to have authentic food, you know, and I want selection. So I want a hot dog stand from New York City with a real New Yorker behind it.
Oh my God. Yes.
A butcher from Buenos Aires cooking up dank steaks.
Of course.
Buenos Aires. A churro stand from Disneyland.
Great call.
And just straight up a poke stand, you know, sweet fin tuna. Actually, let's go back to Jam and Salmon. My dog's at Jam and Salmon.
Nice.
Doing it right. I'd love to have my 16th birthday
Probably
in
my
his backyard.
favorite poke place besides Luna's Tuna.
Dude, Luna's tuna is, so good. They're freaking ponzu, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, their ponzu is just light your mouth on fire. But
We always do that joke when we
Yeah.
go in there. They're like, what kind of sauce do you want? Do
Yeah.
you want the ponzu? I'm like, pon who? They're like, pon you, dude.
yeah,
Ponzu.
and then they just dump it on. I'm
Yeah.
like, don't get shy on me, baby.
I know, right?
Dude, Rick there.
Tilt.
Dude,
Tilt that hand.
have you met Rick at Luna's Tuna?
No, I never met Rick.
Oh, dude, he's
Dude.
awesome. He's like 6'3".
Yeah, dude.
Whoa, he's 6'3"?
He's
Yeah. I
love
6'3",
that.
dude.
Big
yeah.
guy.
Sick.
And he's just more like naturally jacked. He's like so chill that he's just like he doesn't have to work at it.
Yeah, it looks like he got his deltoids playing the bongos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so tight.
Yeah. And because he's so like huge and just sick, he just gives you huge scoops of tuna.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving
Um,
you a portion that he'd want to have himself, and that's really
Yeah.
what you gotta like. You know?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
serving it up the way he'd want it, and that's how. If I'm at a small business, I'd
Yeah.
like to be treated.
Yeah.
It feels like the tuna came from him.
Totally.
Oh.
Totally. Like he just cut it out of his quad.
Because- and he's
scooped it out of
lean.
his quads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but dude,
Beautiful.
you know, Lindsay at Jam and Salmon, I mean, she whips up the dankest togarashi.
Hair
It's
down to her feet.
what's up?
She's got hair down to her feet.
Yeah.
When she spins in a circle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she's just really passionate about pokey.
Man, why can't you have both in your
Industrial
backyard?
sized umbrella
Yeah.
circumference.
Yeah. Oh, my bad,
That's a
Luna.
healthy amount of protein, dude.
Dude, my bad, Luna Tuna. You'd be in my backyard too.
Yeah, dude, this is a dream scenario. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Freaking both, dude.
Don't wake me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'd have waffles and pancakes from Disneyland in Mickey shapes.
Oh, do they have good stuff there with that?
Totally. I mean,
Nice.
yeah. And then I'd have like a Mickey Mouse. Dude, I'd probably boke that guy after a day because it'd get weird.
Yeah.
But I'd just have like one breakfast in the backyard where he's like, and you're like, what's up, dude? And I'd be like, all right, you're fired.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's nice to assert power in that scenario too, a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
Just pull a power move.
It's your
good.
backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Just let him know you're out,
Yeah.
and he'll be
I
like,
don't-
"What does that mean? You're fired."
Yeah, you hit him with a
Make him
NIMBY.
guess a little bit.
Not in my backyard.
Yeah, not here.
Like literally not in my backyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I would.
totally.
That's
Um,
awesome.
Take a churro to go.
Yeah.
Be a nice guy about it.
So then after that, I'd have a wave pool, a lazy river, a water slide, a fat bowl, an ice bath, a sauna, a foam pit, a huge ramp. I'd have a pole. Maybe I could take up pole dancing.
Tight.
You definitely could.
A fat outdoor theater.
Oh, very nice. An amphitheater.
Hustlers
That's
too.
fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. And
Hellenistic of you.
yeah. And I'd have a real life jousting setup, you know?
Dude.
And I'd get like for real knights that to see if they wanted to like really go after it, you know? And you know, I'd make it legal.
Dude, medieval times. I fucking miss medieval times. Dude.
Never
I've never
been.
been.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, we just have to go to medieval times.
Sure.
I mean, when it opens again and it's
They got
safe to go.
plexiglass. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, dude.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you gotta basically you have medieval times in your backyard. That sounds tight.
Yeah. And out. Sorry, I keep going because I just a little monkey forest with trees you can climb on, so you can climb on the trees with the monkeys, and just like kick it with them.
That's tight.
A pride of lions that are just living there, you know, but they can go if they want. Like I'm not holding them there. Freaking giraffe. I mean, just for aesthetic. And then a outfit zone where you can have like a plethora of like Hawaiians and shades and board shorts but it's barefoot only in my backyard. So
Dude, I
love
love
that.
the detail, bro.
yeah.
That's literally amazing.
Crush,
dude.
crush, crush.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I want to come over to your backyard. I'm over my backyard now, dude.
No, I want to come to yours.
Of course, you're welcome anytime.
Yeah, split
Thanks.
it up.
Yeah,
dude.
cruise.
Yeah. Dude, I'd have the Coliseum CrossFit games just kind of set
Wow.
up outside.
Oh,
a lot of
dude.
platforms,
Yeah.
a lot of ropes, a lot of battle bikes, and then assault bikes. And then I'd have a tep and grill, Tyrese style.
Yes.
Tyrese has a Benihana's in his backyard, legit. I'd
One of
have
the
one of those.
best
Wave
ideas.
pool, absolutely. And then just a monster music setup so that I could have a bevy of bands come through and just jam out while we get our outdoor lift on and tan.
You can have your own Warp Tour.
Yeah. Because what I've really realized too is that, like, dude, highest priority in my life, being able to move steel, weightlifting, fitness, just being jacked. I'm not jacked, but the quest for it, the pursuit of it, is ultimate for me. It's above all things. If I have that in order, everything else feels good.
I love that.
And my fear dissipates, dude. I'm less afraid of other things. Because if I move steel, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll survive. There's some things that are just, I don't know, they're elemental to how we perceive ourselves, which is dangerous, you know, because you don't ever want to rely on something too much. Like my dad's he sold hair care, and he was like, you never rely on one retailer for more than 30% of your business. And I feel like I'm relying on kettlebell lifting right now for more than 30% of my identity. And that scares me, you know?
But here's the thing. You're not selling your identity. I mean, I guess to a degree, you know, with the podcast.
But I just mean you don't want to be too dependent on anything that you can lose, which is maybe the wrong way to think about things.
Yeah.
Because, you know, maybe that's a problem I have in relationships, is I'm too afraid to give myself completely over to the person. I think I've done it once or twice because I'm afraid that if they pull out, I'll crumble, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe then you miss out on real love. And right now I'm feeling real love with the kettlebells.
I love that. And maybe it's 30% of your lifetime. Look at the life you've lived. Probably not even close to that 30% yet with bells lifting.
I need a therapist in my backyard too. Just
Dude,
either
that'd be
Gary
sick.
or
Yeah.
Amir.
That'd
Yeah.
be sick.
One of my therapists. Yeah. Just
That's
a beast in the
cool.
backyard to download on my issues with.
Hell yeah, dude.
Is he
Yeah.
just posted up there like all the time?
Yeah. He's just chilling there, having a great time.
Yeah.
A couple of doggies too.
Oh,
Oh,
A
yeah.
couple
you
of
got- oh,
Bijans, dude.
Yeah.
I love dogs.
Yeah. Dude, I try to act hardcore on dogs. Like, I don't like them because I feel like they have too much power in our society right now and there needs to be a correction. But then when everyone goes away, I get real cutesy with dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dogs are the best, dude.
It's
There's-
yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say my GF wants to get a dog.
Dude, you
Just
Get a
breaking me down
dog.
Slowly,
Shit.
slowly.
You should get a dog. You should get a dog. I should get a dog. Aaron, you should get another dog.
But we'd probably all have to bring our dogs here then.
Dude, yeah, that'd be sick. And well, the thing is, whenever you're feeling down, you know, especially if you have like Sunday scares or something, look at a dog.
Mhm.
Because they never have the Sunday scares. They're like, they're just existing and they're like, this is awesome. All the time.
What about people who put their dogs on anxiety medication?
Dude, my GF's parents put their dog on, because it has to be on it because it's just like, it's insane.
It is?
Yeah.
It needs it.
I think it was treated poorly when it was
Right.
young from like a different owner. Pretty horrific stuff, I think.
PTSD.
Yeah, so it's just like always on edge, just like. But she likes me, which I'm so fired up on, because they're like, she doesn't like anyone, and I'm like, I know dogs, and so.
And I'm all for medication, you know, I'm medicated and like, but even with my psychiatrist, I'll be like, hey, is this gonna work? He's like, we don't know, everything's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so if it's a crapshoot with humans and you can more directly evaluate our behavior and our feelings on our behavior, how do you do it with a dog?
Good call, dude. I don't know. I think it's more of like a just like straight up Xanax style. Like it's not like
Let's sedate this motherfucker.
it's not like an SSRI. It's more just
Yeah.
like, let's put you in a happy zone.
Right.
How the-
Dog hooked on benzos, dude.
Yeah. Like it seems to me like you've got clinical depression and
Yeah.
schizophrenia, and the dog's just like, dude, I'm just freaking out, man.
The dog's like, how come 9 different dogs are talking to me right now?
yeah.
Should we write a dog poem for next week?
Yeah.
Depressed dog poem for next week.
Dude, I saw little duckies.
Dude, that was so cute. I saw that on your story.
Dude, I feel bad because I was like chasing them. I wasn't chasing them. I was trying to like see them, but the mother goose was just like, get away, dude. Get. I was like, all right, later.
Right.
But it's a nice little squad.
That's compelling, dude. Seeing
Yeah.
little ducks.
Oh.
You don't get to see. Most ducks you see are full grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The mom
cute.
was so protective too. She's like, get away, dude. And I was like, I didn't get. I was literally like 50 feet from them, but even so, she's like, I can feel your presence.
Those are some of my favorite videos where like a lion's gonna grab like a baby wild bull or something, and then the mama bull will just come over and just give the lion a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy how powerful they are.
Yeah.
Dude, my cousin, shout out to Evan, he was sending me photos of, he's in North Dakota because that's where his wife is from. He was sending me photos of, there's this one bull, he was sending me photos of its dong and its
Whoa.
sack, dude.
Really?
Huge.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was so fired up. I was like, dude, thank you so much. It's just made my day. Like, this is an epic dong, dude.
Negates some of our theory of, or I guess it doesn't really negate. It's just
Compliments.
It complements. It's like, you know, a bull has a fat hog, but it's a powerful animal. A
Mhm.
silverback has a tiny hog, still a powerful animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Powerful animals come with all shapes and sizes in their penis region.
Yeah.
Penis
That's tight.
region.
What do you call
Your
it?
penis region.
Your penis raging.
Your penis is raging.
Do you know what you call a group of geese?
A gaggle.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Yep.
I know one out of every four.
It's solid.
I know goose.
What do you call a group of dolphins?
A pod.
We're doing a group of dolphins right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Good God.
That's
I love
cool.
that, dude.
Dolphins, dude. Dude, when I saw that movie, The Cove, the documentary, and they talked about how when he was
Oh.
swimming with the dolphins, it's actually torture for the dolphins, and they said nature's greatest lie is the dolphins smile. Devastating information.
I didn't know that.
Information I wish I could unremember. Yeah.
Dude, I've been seeing a lot of dolphins out there. It's whenever I see them out, it's very comforting.
Oh, they're beautiful. Dude, when they ride
Yeah.
waves, how
Oh,
fucking cool is that
unreal.
when they ride waves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a good sign. It means, like, if dolphins are around, like, sharks usually aren't around.
Right, yeah.
Why do they say that?
Because they're not They're not hunting in the same zone for whatever's
Right.
around there.
Mhm.
Like if a shark sees a dolphin, he's like, oh, he's already got this. I'll go kick it somewhere else.
And dolphins are smart. They'll gang up on sharks and, like, hit them and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, orcas will fuck up sharks. They'll flip them upside down, and sharks will get disoriented and just die.
Right. Yeah. They say in a one-on-one fight, an orca is a better fighter than a great white, right?
Orca is the apex predator of the ocean.
Wow.
The orca.
We put them in pools.
Yeah.
Dude, so what psychopath was like, beautiful animal, I'm going to make it do tricks for me?
Yeah.
Well, Blackfish talks about how their dorsal fin only gets bended if they're stuck in captivity. Although I heard that movie had some suspect information in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was super effective. Like when I
Yeah.
saw it, I was like
Yeah.
so pissed off at SeaWorld.
Yeah.
The main thesis of, hey, these majestic animals that are fucking gigantic don't want to be trapped in pools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sophistication of the animal and the intelligence of the animal, like they're super conscious of their captivity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, same with birds, dude. Dude, my mom has a parrot, dude. I'm like, you need to get rid of that thing, dude.
Yeah, you've been talking about that.
Yeah, because they're in a cage.
Yeah, dude.
Well, and they live
It
to be
bums
like
me out.
100 or something
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah, they live to be like 70 or 80.
But what's she going to do with it? What's the...
I don't know, dude. Give it to a sanctuary or something. I don't know.
Does
I
it
need to, like,
does
look
it
up.
fly around at all?
Yeah,
It's just in
dude,
a
my
cage.
brother, luckily, my brother, like, treats it really well and, like,
Mm.
lets it out. But, like, that's the thing. People who are into birds have a relationship with their bird like most people do with dogs. Like, they'll go walking with it. They'll frickin' be posting up on its shoulder, like, just walking around and the bird's not flying away.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's not a bird lady, dude. Like, bird ladies, like, will, like, shower with their bird. Like, like, people have perches in their showers for them and stuff. And, like,
That's
they get pretty,
hilarious.
like, gnarly. It's, like, weird, but I guess it's
Yeah.
chill for them. Weird to an outside observer, but, like, yeah, dude. I want to, like, heist my mom's bird, dude. Like freaking Free Willy heist it and set it free.
For sure.
But it's not, it won't ever survive in the wild. It's got to get, like, put in some sort of sanctuary.
Guys, let's cycle through it. Chad, what's your beef of the week?
Well, dude, I'm actually pissed on this one. So I was talking to my mom, and my mom lives in New Mexico. And, you know, there's another spike happening, especially in the South, according to this article I read. You know, apparently it's bad in Texas and Florida. Numbers aren't that bad in New Mexico. But then she tells me that these motherfuckers... Oh, and the numbers are bad in Arizona. She tells me these motherfuckers from Texas and Arizona are coming into New Mexico. Stay in your state, dude. Stay away from my mom.
Mm-hmm.
You selfish fucks. I might get heat for this, but you know what? I'm pissed. It's like it's not cool, dude. I mean, that's what contributed to a lot of the spread is because people were in hot spots and then they traveled somewhere else. They're like, oh, I'll just go somewhere else, and then you started there. So stay home. Don't go to New Mexico and spread it there. You limey fucks. I'm pissed.
It's valid. Care about your moms. You care about your moms, dude.
Yeah.
They're English?
I caught that too.
Wait, dude, they traveled from England to
Yeah.
Texas and Arizona and then cruised to New Mexico?
Yeah.
That's fucking whack.
That's
dude.
weird.
It's fucking whack.
That's fucking pisses me off.
That's unbelievable. dude.
There's a reason we booted you in 1776, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Later, dude. The reason
Yeah.
we canceled Concorde jets so you couldn't move around that fast.
Yeah.
Taxation without representation.
Yeah.
Coronavirus without me knowing you. Bailski,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, take your tea and fucking sit on it.
Exactly, dude.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Aaron, what's your beef of the week?
My beef of the week is with civilian fireworks.
Oh, dude, I keep
dude.
hearing these.
God.
Valid.
Damn it. Stop it. My neighbors, I mean, there was like an 8-car police action on Sunday because of fireworks. Like, just stop it. What are you doing? Wait till the day that everyone's allowed to do it. I mean, technically you're not. It's still illegal no matter what. But man, just it is frustrating how 10 a.m. to 2 in the morning they're just going off all night. It's why, dude? Save it.
I agree. I've experienced it, Aaron, and I share your frustration. I share your beef.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. There's theories on it. I was looking on Twitter, and there's like people are like, "What is this fireworks movement?" Like,
Yeah.
there's some conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't really click on it to get them. I don't. Do you know more about the theories, Chad? I'm like, I just remember hearing about them. It's like people are doing them all over cities.
Yeah, people think it's a scare tactic by the government. I don't really understand that.
No. I just think somebody in the fireworks lobby, the gunpowder lobby, was like, "Hey, here's a way we can make money. Let's hit up politicians and get the laws loosened." And they have over the last 5 years or so. And now they're available in places they weren't before. Now they're available like for sale online, which I think is also crazy.
That's pretty nuts.
So yeah, that's why there's just so much more of them being sold to consumers. We drove home on the 4th of July from San Diego one year, and it's just off of every freeway was major mortar action. It was crazy.
Yeah. Who was it? Jason Pierre-Paul that fucked up his
Blew off a couple of his fingers.
Yeah, gnarly.
He's still good, but he's not as good as he was. Yeah, but God bless him, man. He's still in the league.
He's
Yeah,
a beast. He like invented this apparatus so he can still bench. It's pretty badass.
yeah, it's cool.
But still, no one is bulletproof, firework proof.
Yeah, dude. There are vets out there with PTSD. They don't need to hear this. All of our domestic animals don't want to hear it.
Yeah, dogs get scared.
Yeah.
Dude, my mom's Bichon freaked out. In SoCal, seldom
Yeah.
is there thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, my thunder happened one night, and apparently the dog flipped out and the power went out. So like the night lights that are usually on, the dog couldn't see. Just ran headlong into a freaking leg of a chair, cracked its dome. Didn't die, but it got fucked up, but died soon after.
Damn.
That was the start of the end.
I remember when that happened.
It was because they scared the animals. Yeah, dude, the animals don't like that stuff.
What's your beef of the week?
My beef of the week is my sleep schedule, dude. I got a freaking, and I really need to step things up. I've let the Q team get to me, and I've been gaming late, dude. JT and I were gaming late last night.
We're so bad, dude.
Bro.
Just role players. We need a star. We need someone who can just wipe out another team. Our tactics are
Yes.
solid. I'm sorry, but you're
No, dude, no. You're 100% right, dude. No, please go on. But like, so true. And we're playing well. We're getting each other's backs, dude. We're holding down this nice, amazing like little room that has limited access. This dude fakes me out, opens a door. I go toward the door like, oh, like a total idiot. He literally just speeds around, pistol whips me, kills me, gets JT afterwards, and we're
No,
like,
I killed him. His buddy killed me. Well, I downed him. I didn't kill him all the way. He came back to life.
So it's just
Piece
brutal.
of shit. Yeah.
But basically, I just need to be more disciplined, dude. I've been letting myself go a little bit during the and not maximizing, and I don't want to take it hard on myself. I don't think during the quarantine I need to like, come up with a masterpiece piece of artwork or something. Although I did write that fire poem, but like, I don't know. I want to get up at regular hours and chill. Maybe I will now that my GF's got a little break from work. We'll start doing some stuff together. So, I've just been beefing with my sleep pattern lately.
Dude, I think it's messed up a lot of people's sleep patterns, for sure.
People's dreams too, right? That's been frequently commented on. People's
Yeah.
dreams have been extra gnarly during the quarantine.
Yeah, bro, I've had gnarly dreams.
Yeah. Dude, my beef of the week, I don't even know what my beef of the week is. I got so much beef right now. I don't know what my beef of the week is right now. I'm beefing. I feel internal beef, internal strife. I feel external strife. I've lost some confidence in just us as a species. Like the people who are around right now, I worry about. Like I don't know. I just don't. I don't trust our ability to act intelligently, collectively, as much as I used to. I have actually more confidence in myself, which is good. I feel good about my headspace and how I'm seeing things. But I've lost some faith in I don't know, just like specifically, I guess the American people. Yeah, I'm wondering, just like we don't seem to react to anything correctly. Yeah, and it's got me a little beefed up. All right, Chad, who is your babe of the week?
My babe of the week is oh, dude, my ankle tan.
Oh.
Fired up on my ankles right now, dude. There's certain kinds of tan you want to get. The bronze isn't just like, people, and they have a baseline understanding of the bronze. They're like, oh, you get bronze, you go to Florida for a couple of days and you come back and you look bronze. But, there's certain types of bronze that I'm going for, like I wear no-show socks, baby. That's what daddy's all about. I shouldn't call myself daddy. That's what your boy's all about. And I just want to show the screen that I've always aimed to have a good ankle tan. Where the fuck? Oh, there we go. Oh, it doesn't look good. There's too much light in here, Aaron. There's too much light. It doesn't look good, dude.
It look pretty white, dude.
Oh, dude.
You look pretty pale, dude.
Oh.
Sorry, there's too much light in the video production studio.
Yeah. But I'm just saying my ankle tan right now is fire, and you can see it from my pants, and it's just, I'm like, that's why I know I'm in summer, when you got that nice ankle tan, and people are, you can pull up your pants, and people are like, dude, you've been out there in the sun. And I'm like, yes, I have. So that's my babe.
What a legend, dude.
That's badass.
What a
Thanks.
legend.
Yeah. Those no-show socks,
I love them.
I very much associate that with like you.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, dude, I would get so much shit for them, especially early on in comedy. Or early on, people be like, dude, wear your socks. You don't wear socks, dude. And I'm like, I'm making a statement, all right? So you can take your generic New Balance, no, not New Balance, where's your generic Fruit of the Loom socks and pull them up high. I don't know. That's how I insult people.
Our sock game is different, dude. I like wearing high socks. Like I wear high stance
I like your
socks.
sock game.
Thank you, dude. I wear these stances. Look at these things, dude. See those?
Yeah.
You see that? See these socks, dude? And
Nice.
just they're sick, dude. Like postman style socks. Just up, probably because I have twiggy calves. My calves are pretty twiggy.
Yeah.
I got like bird bones, so maybe a little self-conscious.
Yeah.
So I respect what you do.
Nice.
I respect what you
So,
do.
Thank you.
Nice. Mutual respect. That's badass.
That's what's up, dude. Respecting my dogs.
Aaron, who's your babe of the week?
My babe of the week is the TV show What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, nice,
The
dude.
TV
Yeah.
show.
It's so funny. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the movie.
Yeah.
I like everybody involved in the movie, but to me, it kind of got, it felt like the same joke over and over a little bit. Maybe I just have to rewatch it. I tried to watch it twice, and I was super tired both times. But the TV show is just so funny. It's so great. You know, it's like if you're not familiar with the premise, it's like 3 or 4 real vampires live in a house, and they basically have an office-style documentary crew following them around. So they have little interviews and asides and stuff, and there's so many great jokes in it. I can't even think of ones to repeat. One of the vampires is an energy vampire, so he's just a normal-looking dude who just tells you boring stories at work and feeds off of it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's really good. Check it out. It's on FX, or if you have Hulu, all FX shows are on Hulu, which is amazing.
It's great to hear. It's got like a good Christopher Guest vibe to it.
Oh yeah,
At least
very
the
much. And a lot of them, are directed by the guy from Workaholics. Also, Taika Waititi is very, heavily involved and directed a lot of episodes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the movie.
Nick Kroll is a guest star in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beast.
What's it on?
FX or Hulu.
Nice.
Yeah.
Strider, who's your baby of the week?
Maybe the week's got to be my Jeff, dude. Today I woke up. Well, once again, my sleeping pattern's all weird, dude. Just woke up I woke up like 3 times today. Woke up at 7 a.m. because that's the time the dude decided to start using the leaf blower like 15 feet from my head outside my window. Then I was like, all right, well, I got to power through this. Then I woke up regular time during QT around 10:30, chugged some water, took a leak, and I'm like, you know what, dude? Austin Power style, just long leak. Then I'm like, dude, I'm going to go and just check some emails in bed, whatever. Passed out again, 12:30, wake up. And at that time, cruised outside, smelt something very dank. You would probably imagine either coffee or bacon. You'd be wrong. It was brownies. And my GF had made brownies.
Dude.
During the daytime, dude. Usually I feel like that's a nighttime thing that happens or whatever. But, dude, I had a fresh brownie, a hot brownie with a hot cup of joe. And I'm like, dude, my GF just made my freaking day, dude. And in fact, my week, dude. So, gotta be my GF, dude.
That fired me up.
Fired up.
Dude, my babe of the week is Tia Claire Toomey, 3-time CrossFit Champion of the Year. Dude, she is such a beast. All right, so what I like about her the most is that when she started off in CrossFit, she had an opportunity to win first place, and she literally lost because of self-esteem issues. Like, you can watch, they have a lot of docs, they chronicle the sport well, and I watch them all. Like in 2015, 2016, she had an opportunity to get first place, and going into the final day, she had the leader's jersey, and she was like, I don't want to wear the leader's jersey. She's Australian. She's like, I don't know, I feel lame, and I wish I didn't have this stupid jersey. Like, she didn't want to be the leader. And she was like, she felt self-conscious being the leader. And she's on camera, she's like, please don't film me, like, film everybody else. Just, I want to kind of cede into the background. And that was kind of the vibe she had. She didn't want to be front and center, like the champion has to be. And then so she ends up getting second place, and she ends up watching the doc, and then she comes back in like 2016 or 2017, and she's like, look, that's not how I was raised to be. I'm not going to be that person anymore. And she comes through, and she dominates, and she gets first place. And now she's a 3-time champion, and with each year, she's putting more distance between her and the second place finisher, and she's just totally grown into herself as the premier female CrossFitter in the world. And I don't know, dude. She's so jacked. She's so badass. Her husband and her best friend is her trainer. He pushes her. She gets annoyed with him. She's like, what are we doing next? He's like, well, we're done after this, right? He's like, no, after this, we're going to do some bench, then we're going to do calisthenics. She's like, God damn it. And then she's like, sorry, that's what we have to do. But she does it, and then they just keep dominating together. She trains with the #1 male in the world, Matt Fraser, the 2 top dogs just pushing each other.
Duh.
And Tia Claire Toomey, I just think you're super inspiring. I love the way you self-actualize, and that led you to titles. And I just love that about sports, that no one ever just wins a title on their first try. You know what I mean? LeBron had to drop a couple. He had to lose to Dirk and the Mavs to figure out that he needed to take it to the low block more, that he had to be more dominant, that he had to be more assertive. And I just love that sports are this great microcosm for life where you have to like learn about yourself to actually be the champ. And Tia Claire Toomey is a great example of that. And now, I don't know if they're going to do CrossFit this year. It's kind of on the fence because the old owner, Greg something, was a racist. But he sold the company, so I'm hoping they can come back and do the tourney because I'm obsessed.
It'd be sick to go check that out. That'd be tight.
Dude, I went and saw Ferraro when he was in the regionals.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
I
like
remember that.
some of the most fired up I've ever been at a sporting event.
That's
Ferraro
awesome.
placed #1 in his heat in like a rope climb event that included power cleans. Dude, the workouts they do are so fucking insane. And afterwards, dude, my bro and I were just screaming, and Joe were all like, go, go, go. And afterwards, Ferraro pointed at us, dude.
Nice, dude. That's amazing.
Made my fucking life, bro.
That's sick, dude. I want to go to that. I want to go to F1, dude. I want to try these new go to these new events, dude.
Dude, that's what I love, like just getting invested into a sport through watching about it, and then you just get deeper and deeper into the minutia. Because if you watch the CrossFit docs, they're all such lovely people. Like they root for each other. If they lose, they're like, hey, but I'm really happy that person won. I just wish I would have done better for my own sake. Like they take it very, they're very magnanimous about everything.
Mm-hmm.
But, and my brother was like, I don't think that's true. But then we messaged our buddies who are in CrossFit. They're like, no, that's the community. It's very positive. And I was like, fuck.
That's cool.
Nice.
Although I've learned a lot more about Matt Fraser, and it turns out he's a little more bitter than I thought. But I still worship the guy.
That's so sick.
Chad, who's your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is dank outfits.
Oh,
Nice,
Nothing
dude.
changes your mood like a dank outfit, you know? Like, I was going on a cruise with my mom back before this all happened, you know, December. And, dude, we were at a hotel in Fort Lauderdale the night before, you know, before we hop aboard. And in the hotel lobby, there was just like a white linen outfit, fully decked out. And my mom, being the legend that she is, she's like, you should get that. And I was like, hell yeah. So I threw it on. I felt like $1 million. I was like, this is the best. I mean, nothing boosts your stoke like a dank outfit where you're standing there and it's kind of loud and people are like taking a double look like, is he really wearing that? And you just stand there with your little dong out and you're like, I am wearing this and I love it. And people are like, you know what? I love that. Like last night I was wearing, you know, white linens and like a hat with a cigar and I was carrying my board. Some guy I never met in my apartment building walks by and he stops and he's like, you know what, dude? I love your vibe. And I was like, thank you. Thank
That's
you
huge.
so much, dude. That's because of dank outfits, so yeah.
I love that. You boosted his stoke just being you.
Yeah.
That's tight.
That's awesome. Aaron, what up?
Dudes, my legend of the week. It's almost 4th of July, so as it is every year, my legend is the film Jaws.
What? Yeah. Oh, that
Jaws.
is 4th of July
It's
weekend.
a 4th of July movie. It is easily one of the greatest movies ever made. It made you believe that Rubber Shark was real. Much like the Superman movie made you believe someone could fly. It's just, I mean, what a cast. What performances from everybody. What an amazing backstory to a film that was incredibly difficult. What a early, I mean, obviously huge success for one of our greats, Steven Spielberg. There's just so many great documentaries about it, books about it. I just can't get enough of it. It's the 45th anniversary this year. So I will be watching it in the next week or so, as I always do.
That's fire.
Nice, dude.
Strider, who's your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is Aaron.
Nice, dude.
Aaron's been crushing it on History is Dank. He's been drilling it on the sticks. We've been laying down EPs. He's been dropping fire knowledge, dude, making it happen. So I gotta just give Aaron the shout out that is very, very well deserved. Legend of the week.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice,
dog.
dude.
Thank you.
Of course, dude.
Dude, my legend of the week is Clint Eastwood.
Nice.
He's 90 years old, and I just watched Richard Jewell. That was probably my top 3 movies of the year last year. I think it was Parasite, Little Women, Richard Jewell. I loved Richard Jewell. It's fantastic.
It's out now?
It's really, really good. Yeah, it's available for rent. And the performances are just incredible. P.W. Hauser, super showy performance, but a showstopper. It was great. And just a good story. And you know, I know he took some liberties with the reality of it, but I don't know, dude. The guy's 90 years old and he turned in a banger. I got nothing but love for him. And I appreciate Clint Eastwood, like, healthy guy. Meditates, has a couple beers, but lives a really healthy lifestyle, committed to fitness, committed to being healthy, and it's paying off. The guy's still making bangers at 90.
That's insane.
And then he was the mayor of Carmel by the Sea, that little town up in Northern California. Beautiful little town to be a mayor of. I love that he took a little detour from his career and said, you know what? How about I just do a little local government? That's the way we should all be living our life. That
Love
hugely
it.
inspired us in our activism, you know?
Yeah, totally.
We should all dip into that.
Yeah.
You don't got to do it forever, but commit for a little bit to just helping your city. See if you can be mayor. And, you know, he's virile. He's had a lot of children. I respect that. He's a good actor, too. Gruff and tough and still ripped.
He's got the looks.
He's got the look. Good dude, been in his prime.
Good looking guy.
Handsome. And then his son, Scott Eastwood.
Oh, he's attractive too?
Oh my God, matinee idol. The guy's one of the most beautiful guys of all time.
Bro.
Not
yeah.
quite Tristan in Legends of the Fall, but
I want to know who that dude is with long hair who you can't think of.
I know, dude. It's driving me nuts.
I want to know that.
I want to know too.
Eastwood. I valeted Clint Eastwood's car once. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, didn't drive a showy car. He kind of drove like an old dude car. I think it was like an old like Chevy, whatever like the cop cars are. He just had like the civilian version of that. It's a comfortable ride.
I got it. I know what the other hottest guy I was thinking is.
Can I try to guess?
Go for it.
Can you give? Oh, wait, I need a hint though. I need a hint.
All right, I'll give you a hint. He's in a movie in the 90s
Okay, I was
with
thinking 90s.
Robert De Niro.
De Niro. Cape Fear's too early.
All right, can I just...
Oh wait. Oh no. I was thinking. I think he was in Ronin.
All right, I'll give you another hint. This guy's looks fell off a cliff.
He got ugly later. And he's in the movie with De Niro? Oh man, in the 90s? Not Pacino, not Keanu Reeves.
I like where...
Because Reeves is a
I
hot
like
dude.
what you were saying with Pacino.
Pacino?
Pacino might be in the movie too.
Oh, dude. Scent of a Woman, Chris O'Donnell?
No.
With Three Musketeers, dude?
I got
It's
it.
De Niro and Pacino.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer in
Oh,
Heat.
Heat.
Val Kilmer in Heat, dude.
Great call, dude. Great
Val Kilmer in
call.
Heat. And then
Yeah, he was a hot dude. Jim Morrison played Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer in Heat, and then Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall. I think they're the two most beautiful people of all time.
Yeah.
This isn't the best photo representation of it, but I mean, look at Val Kilmer shooting that machine gun.
Yeah.
Dude, you know he got a balayage.
He's a body.
He got the balayage.
Yeah,
Dude, you know what? I in my emotions, I forgot that we didn't answer any questions.
Oh, yeah.
Should we do questions first, and then circle back to quotes, or should we do it at the end?
I have to get back soon.
What
'cause,
time? Yeah, there's no way we're doing extra beefs. What do you?
Yeah.
Do you want to do just a couple questions quick, or what time's you're out?
No, I can do some questions.
All right. Sorry, guys. So we went out of order a little bit today, but we're gonna do some questions right now. Here we go.
Do you want to do quotes real quick and then it's less editing?
What's up?
Do you want to
Yes.
do quotes first? It's less editing if you just
Yeah, okay.
finish this piece off, right?
But I'm probably gonna do it out of order in the edit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Roommates saw me jerk off, but I'm a sexual auteur. Hello, I made a factual error in my first email. I said I moved here 3 months ago. It was 3 weeks ago. What? I think this guy got caught.
Dude, that was my email, dude. I sent that to you guys, dude. Just
What? Let me look it up. I had a roommate catch me masturbating. Right when we moved in together. He came back into our dorm room and I was in there just tugging on it on the bed. And then I just went, oh, that's awkward, and closed my computer.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about it again. And then like 4 months later we got drunk and I was like, dude, that was crazy when he caught me beating off. And he's like, yeah, that was weird.
Dude, I got caught by my buddy Matt and his brother Chris, and at my old house there was like a little basement, you know, and there's a separate entrance, and there's a window going right into my bed, and I didn't know they were gonna use the separate entrance, you know, no one really did,
yeah.
and so I was just freaking drilling myself with just, you know, some naughty stuff on the screen, and they just go. Like, they just tap on the window. I'm like, oh, what's up, dudes? And we didn't say anything about it.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think words need to be spoken on.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's so funny.
It's funny. Yeah.
Not when you're the one that gets caught, but more when you catch someone else.
Oh, yeah.
But it's good to know that from catching, if you get caught, most people, they don't think any less of you. They just think it's funny.
Yeah.
Because that's sort of what when I first got caught, I was like, oh, they think I'm like a weirdo. But then you realize that it's just natural. You're just drilling.
Yeah, everyone drills.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, dude. If you got caught drilling, that's just how it goes. Just you don't want to get caught drilling multiple times.
Yeah.
You know? Dude, one time when I was like a teenager, I passed out right after drilling myself on top of the bed, like en flagrante. And then I woke up under the sheets in different clothes. So I think my mom and my nanny found me and changed me.
Dude, one
Took
time,
mercy on me, dude.
dude,
Those sweet ladies.
when I lived in Spain with a host family, I lived with like an older lady, and her kids came over for like Saturday lunch. And after lunch, we were all gonna take a siesta, a nap. So I get in my bed, and I just start drilling. And her kids walk in, and I'm like, and they're like, "Hola, we just wanted to say goodbye." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, goodbye, guys." And I was like just pantsless under the bed, so I just like hugged them from the bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure they just caught me drunk.
Oh my god.
But they handled it respectfully. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just like, hey, look, he's drilling himself, but we got to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Spanish. What's to drill yourself in Spanish? Joderte?
Probably Feliz Manos. Probably happy hands.
Oh, nice. Dude, great mind.
Say happy hands.
The word drill in Spanish is to perforar.
Perforarte?
Better for. How do you say
Perforar.
oneself? I don't know self. Yo.
Perforar. You gotta roll your R's.
Perforate.
The
Yo,
light's all kooky.
yo me voy a perforar
Me gusta.
mi dink.
Me dink. Powerful language. All right, next question. Move in with Ken, or yeah, did we answer that?
Wait.
I think so.
Yeah. Move in
I-
with Ken or move into my dad's den? Hey, I have a question for you two. I am currently a new graduate and I am working full time. I have my MS, but I am working in a call center for a school. It's not fantastic money, but it does pay the bills. My dad lives 30 minutes outside of town and has offered to have me live with him. I can save $400 a month if I'm willing to drive 1 hour road trip each way. Rent is very cheap in Virginia. I love the town I am in and may feel separated from the town I live in if I'm 30 minutes away. However, if I live with my dad, I would be financially freer and would be closer to family. Should I live with my friend Ken for $400 locally or live with my dad 30 minutes away for free? What would you do if you were me?
Live with Ken. You'd be saving some dough. But you gotta have the experience of living outside. You know, you can go see family on the weekend when you need to. You need to be partying a little bit. You need to be enjoying young life and the independence that comes with it a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know what? You'll learn a little lesson not having that safety net around you too close.
Yeah.
Don't make, money decisions you have to obviously make, but Billy Bean it a little bit here from Moneyball. Don't make the decision based on dough. Get out there and this way, if you drill yourself, don't get caught by your dad.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you'll just get caught by Ken, who is probably drilling himself too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you can swing it, I think the best move is to move in with Ken because, dude, I'm all for, location, experiences. Like I moved closer. I moved closer to the Osh recently. It's amazing, and I love it. And I had to throw down a little more cash for it, but I'm willing to do that because I want to be close to the Osh, and I don't regret it at all.
Thomas, boom clap, Lords of Stoke. First off, love the pod and you guys. Let's get to it. My girlfriend of 2 years just went on senior week. Her friends told me you shouldn't come down with her because she needs time with her friends since she barely sees them due to the Rona. Obviously, I respected that, but was open to the idea of coming for a day or two. One night she calls me freaking out, begging me to come down. I asked the rents and they declined the request because people going to Maryland were coming back with the virus and were getting their family members sick. After I told her I didn't think it'd be a good idea, she got really upset and we fought all night and the next day. I felt really bad for just not coming in the first place, so I sent flowers with a note to her senior week house, something I do as a peace offering. She texted me, thanks for the flowers, you're weird. To make matters more annoying, she texted me on her ride home. I had to leave her your flowers. I didn't feel like carrying them with me. Lords of Stoke, there were 12 flowers that cost your boy $60. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I love her to death, but I really feel down about this. What do you think I should do? Thank you in advance.
Wait, can you explain the first part again? So she went to Maryland?
Yeah, so she goes to Maryland for some partying with her friends. He wanted to go, but her friends told him not to come because she needed time with her friends.
Oh, they said that?
Yeah, which is like, you must be hanging out with her a ton if they felt the need to slide in there.
Yeah.
But then one night she called him freaking out, begging him to come down. He asked his parents. They said no because they were worried about him bringing the Rona back to them. He felt really bad, so he sent her flowers with a note to her senior week house. And she said, "Thanks for the flowers, you're weird." And then she texted him and said, "I left your flowers because I didn't feel like carrying them with me." I mean, dude, it's honestly, it sounds like you're putting forth a ton of effort, and that it's almost kind of freaking her out that you're putting forth so much effort. Yeah. And maybe she appreciates and maybe she likes that you're so into it, but then it also kind of throws her off a little bit that you're so into it. Yeah. But I don't know. She should have taken the flowers. It's really nice. Flowers are nice. I love flowers. I was saying the other day, I wish guys gave me flowers. I love coming home to flowers. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I'm wondering if we're just getting like his side of the story, if he's able to see outside the perspective, because there's some missing elements here of like, at first I was like, okay, this guy's, maybe he's too possessive of a dude if the friends felt the need to be like, yo, don't come down, or if it's like, it's just a girl's trip, why would he even consider going there? Then I'm thinking, is there an age difference with this guy? Is he older than his girlfriend is by a little bit? And that's a weird vibe. Not like creepily older, but like 5 years or something like that. And I don't know, like maybe he's just not vibing. And so I'm like, are we just hearing this all from his, is he an untrusted narrator, you know, in telling us this story of like, did he like, was he texting his girlfriend a lot saying to come down, and then we only heard that she confirmed that we wanted him to come down? So obviously I'm filling a lot of holes here and being a little conspiratorial, but it just makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why would she have that weird reaction? Why would she say a hurtful statement about the flowers? I feel like he's not telling us something. Or we're not getting a piece of information that's necessary.
I think it's like he's clingy, and maybe she likes him because he's clingy, but then when you are clingy, if you don't come through for them, they feel disappointed because that's what they've come to expect from you.
Yeah.
That you'll always be there whenever they need you.
Yeah.
It's not a healthy relationship dynamic, but I've seen that where it's like, wait, but you're supposed to be the guy who no matter what I want, you come through. Yeah. But that's not, I don't know if that's the real way you want to be loved by your partner.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
But maybe that's a wackadoodle perception of it, but I don't know.
I'm treading through wackadoodle waters here.
Maybe I'm power obsessed. I don't know.
What was she freaking out about? I mean, that's the big thing that's missing here. Is like,
Yeah, that was like,
sounded like
that
she got drunk.
That he couldn't come because his parents told her not to.
Yeah.
I mean,
she was freaking out before that. She called me freaking out.
That's what made him. So she freaked out, and then he couldn't come because of that. Yeah.
Right.
But freaked out about what? I think she cheated on him.
No, Aaron, my dome's in the same spot. I'm like,
when she calls from her girls' trip, I'm just like, oh, she cheated on him.
Yeah,
and then she gets mad at him over this. It's like, oh yeah, it's because she cheated on him, and she just.
That could be. I just foresee her getting drunk and be like, "Hey, I need you. Like I'm lonely. I need you." And then he's like, "I'll be there." And then his parents are like, "No, like you're not gonna go there with like a bunch of randos and risk getting the Rona." And then she's like, "Hey, you said you'd be there for me." And then I picture her as just needy and kind of annoying.
It sounds a little immature. Yeah, she's doing some immaturity. Like I feel like maybe she was flirting with a dude. Yeah. Vibing a little bit, being like, I probably would hook up with this guy if I wasn't in a relationship. No, but I don't think she did though. I think she like then she hit up her boyfriend drunk, and then he didn't show up, and she got mad at that.
But so most of us believe that she was doing something with another guy.
Yeah, why else would her? I feel like it was a girls' trip. I feel like she wasn't doing anything bad with another guy, but she was probably hanging out, dancing with the dude, whatever. That's fine, no big deal.
Yeah, this is what I think this guy should do. I think he should do the Murph workout.
Good call, dude.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Get a 20-pound weighted vest, run a mile, do 100 pull-ups, 200,
squats?
No, you do 300 squats. 200 push-ups, 300 squats, another mile. And then she'll come back, dude.
Dude, Josh Bridges, former Navy SEAL, current CrossFitter.
Mm-hmm.
He got so pissed off that a guy not from America won the Murph at the CrossFit Games.
Oh,
and then
really?
He came back the next year and just dominated it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
To honor
Amazing.
Murph, dude.
Do these guys do like double Murphs to train, or like a Murph every day to train?
The Murph wiped some of them out. Like Kara Webb, who's one of the top female CrossFitters, had a heat stroke doing it. Yeah, because a lot of them don't like doing the more endurance-based training. They're more into the short burst stuff. So the Murph is one of the harder things they do. And then you're running with other people who are super fit, so it makes you push beyond your capacity. Yeah. But dude, this guy. But I agree with you, Chad. It's just focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
girls.
you put in too much effort. If she got mad at you because your parents won't let you go, that's on her. Like, you shouldn't feel bad about that. You're keeping your parents safe.
Yeah, and
And
she
you-
didn't respect the flowers.
Yeah.
You got her.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
dude, just like, go make a pastrami Reuben, do the Murph, and just, let things cool down and just sort of, take a step back.
And if he does a Murph, he'll start crushing on himself, and
Yeah.
that's a crush you can rely on more.
Totally.
Yeah.
Send
You're with
some
yourself your whole
flowers
life.
after you.
Yeah, and then you'll
Yeah.
end up finding a crush who really admires you too, and then who doesn't freak out on you when you can't
Yeah.
do unreasonable things.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
call.
Focus on you, not the guy she fucked.
Aaron, dude, you were
Aaron's
Yeah.
really on that, dude.
This poor guy, dude. He's gonna listen to this just like, oh.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. All right, let's get to our quotes. Chad, what's your quote of the week?
So I got another Van Wilder quote. This comes from Van Wilder's dad. And, dude, I didn't realize Aaron Paul is in this movie.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
weird.
So this is Aaron Paul and Van's dad. Do you know where I might find Van Wilder? In the Guinness Book of World fucking Records, dude. The raddest fucking dude alive. Okay, thanks. In any one of these 3 rooms, Gramps.
That's amazing.
That's Aaron Paul, dude.
Aaron Paul says he's the raddest dude alive.
Yeah.
Dude, Aaron Paul's a great man. Great actor.
Yeah. That's my quote.
Aaron, what's your quote of the week?
My quote of the week is from Jaws. It is from the character Hooper, played by Richard Dreyfuss. He's referring to the mayor who does not want to shut the beaches down. He says, "I'm not going to waste my time arguing with a man who's lining up to be a hot lunch." And that's pretty much how I feel about people on the internet who say they won't wear masks. Fuck
Totally
off.
right.
Yeah.
Word.
Strider?
My quote of the week is from this little book that I read. Dang, I'm forgetting the title of it, but it's just a fun book of like advice that this dad wrote to his kid when he went to college, and it's like a bunch of his quotes, and one of them that literally I always think of is, never fry bacon naked, and don't squat in spurs.
Nice. Shirt off with blue jeans on?
That's the way to
Light
do
blue
it.
jeans?
A light wash blue jean, dude. I've been looking for a good pair for a long time.
I got about 7, dude. I work out in them.
I know. I saw you doing bells in them. I was dying. Your brother sent that. I was dying laughing, dude.
Love it. Dude, mine is from this guy, Mind Smash or Mash, who does a UFC or mixed martial arts, rather, videos. And he was talking about George St. Pierre, one of the greatest fighters of all time. And George St. Pierre is really cool. He's always like, I'm not the best. He's French Canadian. He's like, any day there's someone out there who can beat me. But he's like the best fighter of all time. But he's very humble about it. And he said, and then Mind Smash says, talking about George, but people in general, he goes, anyone who has ever been good at anything has first been a man or woman who's been crushed by their own inadequacy.
Great
Nice.
call.
Dude, it's so true.
It's
Very
true,
true.
right?
Yeah, you never want to get high praise when you're starting out at something, then you don't try as hard.
Yep.
And you gotta, if you want to be great, you gotta confront your limitations. You gotta be like,
Yeah.
wait, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
And I might not be good enough. I might not have it in me.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that conversation, I don't think you'll ever get to the other side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you have to have that moment.
Like Bubba Sparks says, legends are made out of vulnerable men. Let's
Yeah.
go. Chad, what's your phrase of the week for getting after it?
My phrase of the week for getting after it is, dude, dude, gorillas have small dongs.
Nice, dude.
Love that. I freaking love that.
Aaron?
Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
Oh no.
Wait, what was it?
It's from Jaws as well. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
Nice, dude.
What's yours?
I don't know if this one's exactly getting after it, but Aaron made me think of it because I recently watched E.T. and Elliot gets mad at his older brother. And he's like, "You know what you're talking about, penis breath?" Calls his older brother penis breath. And the mom's reaction is so priceless, dude. She's like, "Elliot." The mom's acting in that movie is great, dude. She taps into some pathos. Her husband just left her. He's partying in Mexico with his new GF. Hurtful, dude. She's stuck with all 3 kids. Not stuck. She loves them, you know what I mean? But she's burdened and alone, children all by herself, dude. And her kid's got an alien friend, so she's going through a lot, that mom character, dude. And so, and the fact that she just had that little moment of laughing when Elliot calls her brother penis breath. You know, it's just funny.
That's awesome. I get it. Dude, mine is from Eagle Eye Cherry. They sing the song, the wonderful song, Save Tonight.
Yeah.
Dude, if Eagle Eye Cherry and Marcy's Playground and like Fastball could have combined into one band, they would have had a nice catalog. But unfortunately, all these bands only have like 1 or 2 hits, but they're the best songs ever. You throw the Wallflowers in there too, with one headlight. And just meaningful lyrics. Right here at the top of Eagle Eye Cherry, Save Tonight. Go and close the curtains, because all we need is candlelight. You and me and a bottle of wine to hold you tonight.
So good, dude.
Dude, it's just every line from that song is
And that
exactly
guy's-
what I needed to hear.
He's kind of got a creepy sounding voice when he's saying those sweet things. I've always thought that guy's voice was a little creepy.
Get the hell out. You think he's
I've always
creepy?
thought that. I
No,
don't know
he's
why.
not.
Not
He's
as
a
creepy
sensual dude.
Not as creepy as Sean Mullins' Lullaby, dude.
Why are you judging Sean Mullins?
I'm not.
now?
I love Sean Mullins.
You're throwing high heat on some guys who don't deserve
But
it,
dude, when
bro.
Sean Mullins goes into the talking stuff, and he's like, her parents hung out at parties with Bob Seger,
Bob
Dennis Hopper,
Dylan.
and Sonny and Cher.
Yeah.
Everything's
gonna be alright. Rockabye. I was playing that too. I was doing all 90s hits when I was DJing on Father's
amazing
Day.
song. But then
Yeah.
you like, save tonight, fight the break of dawn, come to my. I'm always like, he's just kind of a creepy sounding voice. To me.
Creepy? Get that out of
He's a
here.
bit of
you
a
fucking
spindly-
prude, dude.
a
That's
spindly
not
fella.
creepy, dude. You're a creep for
see
thinking
it.
that's creepy, dude.
That's true. I'm projecting.
Yeah.
Projecting.
Some people are just romantic. Crazy time to be alive. Happy Father's Day, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What up to all the dads? All right, dudes.
It's nice.
All right.
It's creepy.
I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he has sort of a creepy voice. But I love that song.
You love
I
Roy Orbison.
Roy Orbison's got a great, one of the best voices.
That guy's creepy.
He's got a creepy vibe with his glasses. He's a little old.
Yeah.
But dude, some of the notes he's able to hit and the way he's able to falsetto, swing notes.
You guys think these things worked? Do you guys think our plexiglass saved us if any of us have the Rona?
Totes.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look, it's not gonna make things worse.
Man, I'm hungry.
What are you going to eat?
I don't know. Caroline's in town, so I'm not sure.
If you need advice,